Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live. Streaming Live. streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Like this for a split second, and then you're good to go. Separate it in the box, and then you're good to go.
Hello, everybody.
OMG!
Nancy.
Yes!
The
Guess
G
what?
stands for girls.
Yes,
Yes.
Queen.
Heck yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
It's
Day.
ladies' afternoon, evening, and night here at PBKC. And guess what, girls? This is the last flight, Flight 1B of the
is.
Moneymaker main event. It's the $1,100 buy-in. It's the $250,000 guaranteed event. And girls,
What's up, Nance?
it's already been crushed. And registration is still available until 7:45
How
tonight.
crushed are we talking,
So we're
Nance?
talking big time. We're almost at
Almost up-
400,000
yeah, almost
as
400,000.
it stands now
And
in
it's
registration.
250,000 guaranteed.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
girls. And you know what? Girls rock. Heck yeah. Girls on Ladies' Day, on Mom's Day, ladies in the house.
Yeah, we do have a ladies tournament going on in the other area. We'll hopefully get a winner here. Excuse me. Let me go back to the table.
That's all right.
That's all this action. You guys have not missed a thing. This is our first hand that you guys are seeing. Turn this up here.
Oh, beautiful, girl.
There we
Yeah,
go.
right now you're seeing that Ernest with his 8K has made a bet of 4,000.
We also saw Zen here last night on our featured table there for a bit, and also Jessica, and they're here again today.
As a matter of fact, Jessica did well in one of the prior events that I'll get to later. I'm telling you, young ladies, I love you. What a great, great staffing. The girls,
I'd say so.
oh, the girls on Mom's Day. What's there not to like?
It's very fitting for Mother's Day, including Dana herself being a mother.
I should have brought the baby.
You should have brought the
I
baby.
should have brought the baby. What was I
And
thinking?
you weren't.
What was I thinking?
Oh, girlfriend, that would have been like awesome.
I would bring the baby every day if they let me.
You know what? We're going to put a picture of the baby, though, on the screen here.
Okay. I love that.
I
Little
love that
superstar
moment.
baby.
She's a superstar.
Hell yeah. Superstars are here today in the booth. And we have superstars playing in this event for
Yes.
sure.
We had a total of 92 entries so far in this event. Again, you could register all the way up to the end of the dinner break till 7:45 p.m. We have 53 players remaining, so that number is going to go up for both of them.
Absolutely right, my girl, Steph. I got to get a name now. Dana, I call Steph the super legend, but I'm going to call Dana the dancing queen.
Okay. I
Dana
love that.
the dancing queen.
I got my flash dance ass pants on
Smash.
today.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Damn.
I like that.
That's what we call
They're
them,
very
yeah.
comfy.
They're comfortable, but they're like day to night, you know? Yeah.
Well,
So
we'll
that's
be
one
here all
thing.
night.
We will be here.
At least till
absolutely.
midnight, everybody. So
So Dennis has just shoved all in right now with his girls. Talk about being
ladies' night.
appropriate.
Yes,
Yeah.
very.
Girls on Mom's Day, ladies' night. All about the girls.
Definitely.
And he's going to take that one down just like that.
Uncontested, just like that.
Smack dab. Everybody, yes, and everybody out there, I know it's Mom's Day. If you get a shot, please just follow, like, subscribe. You know, we're on all the social medias. You got it. You already know this.
Yeah.
Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok, Insta, Discord.
Oh, you said Insta, Nancy.
Insta, I gotta
She
go
getting
with
the
my
lingo
girl.
down. I'm so proud of you.
I love you. I'm trying. I'm old school. I'm like 65. I'm here with these gorgeous young girls. But I'm trying to keep it rocking and rolling.
Y'all's queen. Want to give a shout out to Beebs Duck on Twitch, our new follower. Just followed an hour ago, so shout out to them. Thank you for joining the fam.
Absolutely loving it. That's great. So we are definitely keeping it in the family. Oh, Christian.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you for joining us. Happy Mother's Day to your mother as well. Dana, our fellow
The
host
mom.
here, she is a mother as well, so she forgot her baby. She said next time though.
I promise I didn't forget her. I promise. She has not been forgotten.
Never.
She's safe and
We're going to post a picture of that.
Maybe
beautiful-
Dana could go home real quick, bring the baby, and come
Oh
back
my
there.
God,
I'll have her on camera.
Kevin has moved all in with the OG's hand.
Pocket 10.
They've been running hot. They've been crushing every hand in cash in and tournament lately.
So Zied, right? Or Zayed? I don't want to
Ziad.
butcher.
Ziad.
Yeah, you can just say Z.
Okay.
Um,
I don't
yeah,
like
Z
butchering people's
mostly
names.
plays Parliament Omaha. More cards, more fun.
More action.
But yeah, he'll stick around for some of these tournaments. He plays these in Vegas as well, and he's on the Hendon mob.
Oh, my
no.
gosh.
He,
Kevin went in with the best hand.
That's sick.
no, he turns it. No, he hits a flush.
I know. That's what I just was saying. He goes in with the best hand. Turn comes the set of sixes. River comes the flush. But that's my point. Kevin did go in with the best hand. He does make the proper move. He makes that shove and gets paid.
That was about a third of Z's chip stack.
Yeah, definitely took a hit there.
And definitely a double up that Kevin needed for sure. So Kevin now is holding 7% of the chips on this particular table at 44.7 after that double up. As you can plainly see, Robert H., he's holding 31% on this feature table of ours at 207. Blinds are at 500, 1,000 with a 1,000 big blind ante. And again, you guys, please, thanks for joining us today.
What's the top salary now? 50 million a year? One of these teams cost freaking millions.
Raised 23.
I think the Celtics are worth like $6 billion.
Talking sports.
They are. That's why I was letting them
No, yeah.
chat a little bit there. Getting a little hint of what they wanted to discuss. Little sports talk. Dennis is on the button. He's called with the K9 suited.
Heads up action.
It is the Kennel Club. Adele versus Dennis.
Bet.
So he's going to see bet and he's going to take this one down. Awesome. Well, let me give a shout out to our fantastic production crew as well. That's Ron the Remarkable, Jason the Jewel, and Sue the Superb. Just doing a heck of a job here today. And I'm so delighted to be here with Stefymo the Super Legend and Dana the Dancing Queen.
That is correct, Nancy. Shout out to Georgia bringing us those lovely cookies. They look delicious. Can't wait to get in those.
I think those are going to be going pretty quickly.
They sure are. Thank you, Georgia. Lots of love to you, and happy Mother's Day, my dear.
Absolutely. Ditto, Georgia. Long time no see. I can't wait to see your girlfriend.
Thank you.
You're amazing. Thank you so much. Again, we have this little booth here in the dealer break room. All the dealers that deal at our tournament events. And we love it because we get to see everybody and talk to everybody. And again, kudos to all the duels. That's Ashley and Emily and Daniel and Brandon. Just doing a heck of a job running this event. And the dealers. Great job, everybody.
Raised 2,200.
So Ernest is going to make the raise with his Kojak. Takes it to 2,200. Whoa. Back around to Israel. Wakes up with Cowboys in this hand.
Yeehaw.
Smack them.
Raised 6,500.
So he's going to 3-bet girls. He's going to make it 6,500.
Raised 22,000.
Ernest is going to re-raise. He's going to take it up to 22K, girls.
And I don't think this is Ernest's first bullet, is what I heard.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
He's firing, right?
Yeah.
So I think we're seeing that. You know, I mean, he has chips, he has the aggression, and he's just picked a bad time here. But
Yeah, he's run into a big roadblock with Israel's Cowboys facing him.
This is how they do it on TV.
They show it to everybody.
Yeah, that's how it shows on
15 minute delay.
Yeah.
So that nobody can see.
All in.
So Israel is going to shove right there all in.
37 total.
1980s already.
Practice for the senior event.
Ernest is going to call. He's not going to like what he sees. Kojak versus Kings. And right now, fill her up. The Kings are going to take it down. Oh, thank you, Twan. Thanks for wishing us a happy Mother's Day and for joining us today. We love you guys so much. So I'm wondering if Ernest, Ernest trying to rep an ace-king there.
So it's like you can't get that excuse that she's not here. She'll take some time off from the ladies event.
Oh, you know what? You know I'm treating you. You guys know this is ladies' night. It's Jason Flies, Nancy Buys. Anything he wants, he got.
Smack dab.
Double move the buttons.
We'll take care of you guys. It's what I do.
Small. Okay.
They put a bounty on his ass and he won the whole thing.
You can always count on Twan, you know? Twan is always very nice to me, always asks about the baby, and it's very sweet of you, Twan. Thank you.
Well, who would not be nice to you, Dana?
Oh,
I mean, my God.
take
come
a number.
on. I love you.
I love you.
You know what? You know, my mom said years ago, I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong. So if I'm saying it, it's right 100%. And you rock, girlfriend.
Speaking of things you're saying, I think that we should make a smack dab drinking game. Take a shot every time there's a smack dab.
You know, I'll tell you, it was funny, Dana, just to go back and give you a little story. One day I was in here, and I think it's probably the only, not even negative, but kind of semi. Like I said, can we limit the smack dabs to like once a week? And the whole chat lit up with smack dabs, smack dabs. And I said, I was happy to limit it, but I don't know. I think
Give
I
the
got
people what they want.
bingo. Bingo, girlfriend.
There are definitely worse catchphrases, too, by far.
I love you. So, Robert has made his raise. He's on the button. He's got position. Raises at the 2300.
Zen's defending, yeah, Zen's going to at least defend here with Jack 10. It's going to flop well a lot of times.
Three players.
Absolutely great.
He's going to be second act. Let's see what happens.
Robert spikes the 7 right in the window, and it is a rainbow flop. So, I mean, there's a backdoor flush draw for Israel, but he does hit 6.
So Israel checked right away, and Zen's just thinking that this flop probably shouldn't hit these guys, but we do see that it actually hits both of them.
Absolutely right.
That's why you gotta have women's events. Some of them just learning. Plus, there are women in there or what?
We're at a situation where I can use the line of Robert's going to stay. Again, he hit top pair, mediocre kicker.
Guys are always criticizing each other. Oh, you call me with this shit. How you gonna call? Imagine you talk like. I've seen guys talk to the girls like that too. You gonna call me with that shit?
And Hispanic women, they think the casino is like filled with sex and prostitutes. Really?
2 pair now for Robert. His hand just got a hell of a lot better.
And Israel now also has a gut shot to go along with his pair of 6s.
Correct.
I mean, Zen has a gut shot too. He
Yeah,
did improve.
Exactly,
He did.
improved with that turn. I was just going to say that, girlfriend.
Yeah.
You are absolutely
Robert on the
spot
dealer button, yeah, he can't let this check back, so
No.
we're going to see a bet here.
I agree with you 100%.
But everyone did improve in some way.
And Robert's hand is glorious here with that rainbow board.
Bet 11,000.
So he bet 11 into 14.2, and I think he just, with a bet that big, I think he just wants to take it down.
I don't blame him. You know what? He's holding 2 pair right now. And of course, like you said, the board is showing a draw for the straight right there. So it's well done, Robert. Well done. He has position. He uses the position to his advantage. I am so delighted to see you, Maya. Always happy to see you, but this is
Thank
this
you.
is glorious.
I'm happy to be here. This is fun.
Love you.
And
So our chip count here again: Robert H. 215K, Dennis 96.4. I'm assuming it's Adele. I hope I'm not making a mistake. Adel or Adele.
I think Adele, yeah.
That's how I said it originally. I'm just hoping I got it right.
Did you get Fox's number or no?
All we're getting is his goatee, too, or his full beard, yeah. We don't even know the man.
I got you, girl.
He didn't try. He would have.
I love you.
And good on him, because it's hot down there with the production lights and everything. He's committed to the look.
I like the look.
Yeah, he's it is hot with those lights and the cameras and everything.
Hey, Beebsy Duck, how are you?
Raise
Thanks for
47.
joining. Israel has my hand, girlfriend. He's got position, wakes up with the tens. Makes a nice 3-bet there, 4,700. It's again tens versus sixes. We saw this earlier, a few hands back, with an incredible run out.
Yeah, these sixes are coming back to haunt Z again.
I know.
Just knowing Z a little bit, I think that he just wants to, yeah, he's going to want to see this flop, see if he spikes something.
Absolutely.
And he is a creative player also, so
Hello, welcome.
he's not somebody that has to flop a set to continue or try to take it away.
Of course, Israel, not only does he have the better hand, he also has position.
This is like jail right now.
Bet
We're not allowed to have
2,500.
What happened? When's that new? You guys used to allow the phone though.
So he's going to throw out 2,500.
Moneymaker has his own rules. Makes sense.
That's like a new rule now.
That's crazy though.
They're trying to implement it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right, I was going to say, I think if Z calls, he has plans for this hand. I think that he might, oh.
Whoa.
I was going to say, I think he might lead the turn.
Whatever plans he might have might have just been destroyed.
Hold up.
Two hands to check your phone. You can check your phone every half hour.
That's a heck of a turn.
Yeah, he's a doctor. He is a doctor. I don't want to say what kind of doctor, but
I'm a street doctor.
Yeah. He's a doctor, sure.
4,000.
He knows
So
a
he
lot
said
more than I
Zia
do.
checked back into Israel. Israel now makes it 4K. Talk about, wow. I said this earlier. The tens have been crushing it in cash and in these events as well.
I love beepers, man. I don't know why they ever came out with cell phones. I love beepers.
And now this 4K would represent 10% of Z's remaining stack, so this is a big decision for him whether he wants to continue on this hand or not. We see he's drawing dead, but, you know, aces and sixes is not a bad hand. He was, the raise came from the button.
Raise.
He's putting in a raise here, yeah.
Absolutely.
1-800 collect.
And I believe the action was Z raised and Israel re-raised pre-flop, so it's not out of line for Z to have an ace here a lot of times. He's just gotten very unlucky with this turn. This play is going to work some of the times, but with a boat, it's never going to work.
You're not kidding. There's nothing he can catch to win this hand. But as you said, he was repping an ace there.
To call collect, and while the operator was getting the information, talk to each other, and then hang up.
And this looks like just a call from Israel.
Israel's going to flat there, Dana.
And I think that makes sense too. I mean, Z has a lot of aces in his hand. He might lead the river again if he did have three of a kind, so there's no reason for Israel to pump it up.
I totally agree. Not only pot control, but he's got a great, I mean, he's got the full house. He figures if he's putting Z on ace whatever, that board needs to, you know, he can't put him on ace 10 because he's holding
Yeah.
two tens. So what can he put him on? He played ace 8 and he made a pre-flop raise. There's no way. So he's looking at ace king at best, and he's got him. I mean, he's got him.
Yeah, and after getting called on the check raise, he's kind of waving the white flag here. He only has 27,000 back, so he doesn't really have chips to lead fold with. It's more just a give-up situation. If he's getting called on that raise, he's probably getting called on all bets.
Bet 18,000.
You are absolutely spot on, dude.
Map 7,
And he's just going to play around with his chips a little bit here and end up folding.
He's just gonna make him think that's what he had, and Israel takes this one down. What a beautiful, beautiful hand, Israel. I think he might be thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe he's sensing that the OG's in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Some 10s are running superbly.
And it's such a great board too, because I don't think that there are a lot of ace-8. Was there a 5 or a 6? A 6?
There was
No, I'm sorry, not the 6, because he had 6s.
Ace, correct.
And then 5 on the end.
And then the 5 comes on the river.
So he has the 10 blockers. His opponent very unlikely to have ace-10. Ace-5 I think is pretty unlucky. Maybe an ace-5 suited with the way the action went. But it's really
like I
a
said,
very
with that,
clean board. Yeah, to have a low boat on.
Absolutely, Dana. Like I said originally, the pre-flop raise would dictate he doesn't go in with a pre-flop raise with ace-8 or ace-rag. I would think that. So
yeah, out of position as well.
Exactly, and as I said, he's holding the 2 10s, 10 on the turn. It's highly unlikely he has ace-10 in his hand. So Z repping ace-king or something of that nature makes Israel's hand golden.
And every round is costing 2,500 here with the 1,000, 1,000 big blind ante and the 500 small blind. So Z has about 28,000 I think he was left with.
Yes.
So he's going to have to find a spot here soon, but he's not in super trouble yet. He can pick a good spot. And
absolutely right. And again, we always say this game's all about position. Hello, Alex. Thank you so much for giving us that wonderful compliment. We appreciate it. Dana and I are really appreciative of your joining us and giving us that very high compliment. Yeah, Sabrina, you got it. Thank you for joining us. Robert, I tell you, he's heck of a player, my girl. Thanks again for joining us, my girlfriend. And again, once again, happy Mom's Day to all the moms out there. Dana being one of those moms. And I love being with your girlfriend.
But everybody talking at the same time is the worst.
Yeah, maybe some moms are viewing right now, and just this is how they wanted to spend their Mother's Day on stream with the ladies. And
you know, they had a ladies event that was at 3:15.
Yes.
On my promo show, I said, "Hey, everybody, put the 186 buy-in in a card for Mom's Day and let her go in."
Yep, and they've done that the last couple years, I believe. Done the ladies event on Mother's Day, and the women love it. From what I've heard, they get excited about playing it, and it's fun for them, and it just kind of brings an energy to it being Mother's Day as well as a ladies event. And I've heard nothing but good feedback about it being on this day.
I love it on this day. Like I said, take your mom to breakfast, early brunch, give her a card with 186 buy-in, and let her rip.
All right, Robert in the hijack this time, so he's right behind the button with ace-king suited.
He makes a raise to 2,300, Dana. Ace in the window. Nobody's holding any spades here, girl. Little pot control, check there.
Through. Yeah. Now he's turned the nut diamond draw as well as his ace, top kicker.
That hand becomes much more valuable.
And Adele's going to lead out here with his inferior ace. Since it did get checked around on the flop, he's taking a stab at it.
Throwing out a feeler, I believe.
And this is a just call. I like the just call. I think all he has to worry about is spades.
Exactly.
And there's
the flush. Nutter.
The nizzles.
He's worth the money? He's worth the money?
He plays those balls. I don't think none of them work.
All right, Adele's taking another stab. Now this brought in a ton of different draws. Jack 10 got there with the straight, and of course the diamonds got there. Adele's taking a stab to see what he can do here, and he's going to get the news.
Yes. The sorrowful news is what Adele's going to get. I mean,
what
Robert's
do I do? What do I do?
Well, Robert's going to try to get as much value out of this as possible.
Poor Robert. Look at this guy. Just poor Robert, you know? He just...
I love it.
What do you do?
I love the whole demeanor. It's great.
And look at Z next to him. He wants to pluck those cards out of his hand and make them his own so badly. It's like, give me a hand to play with.
This raise is 22K, Dana, and I think that's a nice size raise. That's definitely going to put Adele in the tank.
Yeah, I think with the just call on the turn, Adele oftentimes doesn't think, you know, that the guy has the ace of diamonds. But he did.
But he had it. So great
There it
fold.
is.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
fold by Adele. Great move by
And
Robert.
yeah, good check on the flop too to get some betting on the later streets.
Absolutely right, too.
If he leads out on that flop, Adele definitely becomes weary, and
Well,
we had Ernest in the hand too, and Ernest has been known to take a stab or two.
Ernest is not shy. He doesn't mind putting his money in and playing, you know what I'm saying? He definitely isn't shy, my girl. But yeah, I think, like I said, Robert played the hand superbly because you're trying to capitalize on a hand like that. Once you have it and you also have the position there, that's the goal. Some quick folds back around to Robert.
The best player in the NBA. He just makes everything. He's so. It's the worst part.
Oh my God, Steffi, thank you. Thank you. We love being here. We just love being here for sure. We love it, ladies. Stefymo, you as well, girlfriend.
Steffi left the booth so that she could fangirl us. That's commitment.
I'm loving it.
That's really something. Thanks, Steffi.
We love it. She knows it's kind of, I do that all the time. I get in there and always giving kudos to our great group here. So you got Robert spiking the ace right in the window, and there's a check there by both.
So he's checking back the ace again.
On the flop, girl.
I think he's just kind of doing this in position. Let's see if he keeps this as his MO later on, too. Or if maybe once the stream catches up, he changes things up a little and starts being more aggressive with these aces. And, you know, you figure some people are getting updates on how everyone's playing. So if he thinks that they're getting the update that he is checking back his stronger hands, maybe we'll see a switch up in a half an hour or so.
You know, I think so. You definitely don't want to continue with that. Right now, that line of play is working really well. But as you made reference to, yes, he could probably be changing it up a little bit.
And he hasn't had to show any of these hands. He didn't have to show the 9-7, two pair.
I was just going to say
He
that.
didn't have to show the ace king of diamonds where he rivered the nuts, and he doesn't have to show here. So
Exactly.
yeah, they're
You
not
took-
onto him yet.
Took the words. I was just going to say his cards were never revealed, so that gives him, you know.
I saw you thinking it. I saw the bubble over your head. I saw it.
You and I are just like incompatible, girl. Nothing not
Like
to like.
peas and carrots.
Smack down.
Take a shot.
Oh yeah. Ernest now.
Ernest has a real hand.
Yeah.
And I think Adele's going to defend against this particular player on the button with Queen 9. It's one of those things where you kind of wish that it was suited, but it's going to flop well often enough against an aggressive player in position that I like the call here.
I do too. And of course, Kevin's going to defend his. Oh, he folded. Excuse me. I couldn't see because of Calvin's reaching over. So it is heads up, as we said. Couple of spades there right on the flop makes Ernest's hand even better.
And Adele has a couple of backdoor draws here where he could go runner for a hand, but
Sizing of
this
the
is
bet
going to
here.
be, yeah,
It's going to make
it's
a
going to be a
difference.
bet fold.
Yeah.
4,500.
4,500. He leads out with 4,500. Yeah, Adele's going to get out. It's too pricey to try to go for those draws.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad spot to peel. I mean, there's so many cards in the deck that do help, an 8, a jack, the queen, the 9. But a fold is definitely understandable. Just move on to the next hand.
I like the fold, as a matter of fact. You know, folding a very, very valuable action that most people don't think about it.
Calvin's in the box, chopping up sports with these guys.
I love it. Here we go.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to.
Calvin's just too cool, you know? I'll never be that cool.
You are.
Not that cool. No,
Yeah.
not Calvin cool. I appreciate
Well,
you saying it, but
Calvin
cool?
Cool is a
Yeah.
whole nother category.
Yeah.
But Dana, you rock.
I don't mind being goofy, you know, so
You rock, my girl.
thank you.
We love you. It is hand 12, guys, and once again, we're so happy that you joined us today on Mom's Day. Ernest is going to raise to 2,200. He's in the hijack position with his queen 10 offsuit. Adele says, I'll get rid of this.
The Bush effect. Come on, Bush.
Calvin's taking a little, oops, Calvin needed a little change there.
Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers.
Bunch of bushwhackers here. Yeah.
You might get lucky.
You put this in? I did. I got
No, that's his.
That's not a
That's
call.
his. This is my. I called.
Yeah, no. Actually, it wasn't this morning, wasn't it?
Heads up, yeah. Check.
Check here. Ernest holding the only club there. Ernest's hand will be getting the check mark. And of course, Kevin had nothing, period, so easy fold for Kevin. And again, we so appreciate you guys. Just please follow, like, subscribe on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, X, as Stefymo says, Insta, the TikTok, and we are on Discord with our 24/7 poker. So don't forget, we're here.
I just changed the hot water heater before it broke.
I mean, Robert is just rocking it with 233,000 in chips on this feature table, Dana, and it's hand 13. Blinds are still 501,000 with a 1,000 big blind ante.
And we have Zen at the bottom of the chip count, our hometown favorite. So we're rooting for him to get something going here, but the cards just have not been going that way yet.
Once again, still early. Chip in a chair.
Raise 22,000. I'm sorry, 2,200.
Yeah, I like that.
Little correction, yeah.
Not quite 22,000. It's 2,200.
It's nice when the dealer's on your side, though. You know, showing a little strength for your hand. 22,000. Like, well, that sounds like a lot.
Let's add an extra 0.
Yeah, quick correction there by Calvin, of course.
No worries.
It's difficult to get your mind wrapped around that sometimes and think of it as 2.2 and think of the easiest way to announce bets for these guys. And
Well, Dennis spikes the J, also has the heart.
and quick folds.
Yeah, he leads out, quick folds.
And the pocket sixes were next to Z that time instead of in his hand, so that was beneficial. No more sixes for this man.
Oh, Z was wanting to avoid seeing sixes, I think, for...
I don't even think he likes sitting next to him. He kind of sensed it, you know. Like
I think you're
that
right.
King 10 went in the muck really quickly too, because he sensed that the sixes were out there.
Them sixes, man. Dang. Those sixes. We call them sexy sixes. Matter of fact, I have a story to tell you. Rob, one of our regular tournament players, also plays cash downstairs. Whenever I've dealt to him and he opens up with pocket sixes, he always hits a set in the window. And so he started to convince somebody, you know, whenever you have pocket sixes, man, a set's going to come right in the window. So I'm dealing to him, and he makes a little gentleman's wager with the guy, no money involved. He says, watch this. Whoa. You got ace, king, sixes, and eights. Whoa.
Let's see some action.
I think we're going to see a little spice. So Israel made the raise with the ace, king. Dennis flats.
More like if you just take the dog in the first 4 games.
I like the flat from Kevin here too. I think a lot of people think about raising with these like mid pairs, and I'd rather see the
Whoa.
flop than get re-raised.
I'm with you, Dana. And the other thing is he's got players behind as well, so there's an aspect of pot control in this.
Yeah, and I think when you have these mid pairs, if you do hit your set, don't you want every player at the table to be in there, and why muscle them out early, or you know, open yourself up for another raise where you actually have to end up folding when if you hit something, then
Then
more
you're golden.
chances to get paid.
Correct. You want to make the best of it.
All right, Kevin
Right
has
now.
the only heart here. Dennis picks up the straight draw, but
Kevin's hand is golden.
check on the river really quickly, and the 8s and 7s is going to take it down.
Yeah, Kevin's hand was improving all along the way. Hello, Oaktai.
Yeah, they both had a, you know, very similar showdown value there. Their hands
Correct.
were just one off of each other because the 7 was on board.
The
so
7, absolutely, and then
yeah.
the 7 again on the river. And I like it, absolutely. Thanks for joining us, Eddie. April Fools, I love it. Hello, Oaktai. Oak spoke the Olympus.
Oh,
I
just
got
wants
you.
to say hi to Nancy. All right, I see you.
I think he hasn't heard your voice yet
I
on
see
the
you.
stream.
Oh,
But
because I'm shy.
It's Dana and Nancy in the booth today. It's DN, like DNA. Ho ho. This is going to be DAN.
My initials are
Dana.
DN, so
There we go.
Zen is just bored here, just folding. Hasn't had anything to look away.
Got to try to catch something soon.
Dennis is going to get involved here with the ace-4 suited. Looks like a limp.
Ooh,
It's
TK
not
coming
gonna
up with
stay
the
a limp
Cowboys.
pot.
I agree.
And I don't think we've seen TK play a hand yet.
Brownies, yeah, I'm telling you.
3,500 is the raise.
Back around to Israel.
So I think that Israel with this low suited ace is going to call here if he thinks that there's not going to be another raise behind.
Yeah,
So 3,500, he already has 1,000 in.
I mean, it's definitely, you're going to defend your big blind in that situation. Three players looking at a flop here, my dear. Whoa. Rainbow Kings look golden. Yeah, TK trying to get max value here, my girl.
66.
I have to suffer every year. 6,600. We drafted horrible.
I like it. 66, representing 66.
Congratulations, Patty. Nice finish, Patty.
Happy Mother's Day.
Very
All
nice.
right, I think we just heard that Betty
Nice finish,
finished.
Patty, the other night with Randy. Very nice.
We're getting a little info from the guys here. Betty finished well in the ladies tournament on Mom's Day. Looks like Patty did as well. So congratulations to the ladies there. But I like that bet of 66. Remember the sixes? 66 and Route 66.
Route 66.
Exactly. From Chicago to LA. Over 2,000 miles all the way.
They turn their back quick.
Yeah, Robert really up there with 229,000 on this in chips on this feature table. Dana, Dennis with 87.8, and thusly. Blinds have just gone up, Dana. They're 600, 1,200 with a 1,200 big blind ante. It is hand 16.
So that's going to be a little bit impactful for a stack size like Zen. He now has about 10 big blinds instead of 15 big blinds.
As blinds go up, it becomes much more critical. Those blinds will chew away at your stack pretty quickly.
So TK just had those pocket kings. I don't think that he had played a hand before that. Now he's calling the limp pot with the 4 deuce suited.
I like this.
I would have taken Matt Ryan over freaking Jake Long.
So 4 players are going to see a flop here, Dana.
And nobody's hands are very similar at all. We got the 4 and the 9 shared, but a little bit.
Jake Long left us.
And nobody really flops anything.
No, I mean, Kevin with a backdoor flush draw there.
Yeah,
first
3
round
backdoor
draft pick,
flush
you gotta
draws.
play
And
offense.
all right, so the hearts.
Yeah, pick offense.
And
kinda-
then Z has an open-ended now.
Correct. It's kind of like I felt the heart was
Take
coming.
offense always.
So Kevin is going to lead out, making it
Kid
3,500,
that
my
got
dear.
picked up by the Raiders, a running back, Sean he gonna go
Z's
crazy.
tempted
He
to
gonna
call
be a
this. I
beast,
think
bro.
that this is kind of a disguised hand as well.
He's a monster.
When somebody leads out and somebody calls, you really just don't know what to put them on because we're already at the turn. There's some draws out there.
Correct, and it was a limp pot.
All right, so Kevin's going to river second pair here with the queen.
5,500.
And I think that's just going to shut down all options for Z. If he tries to make a move here, he's going to get looked up, I believe.
Yes, my dear.
This guy Travis Hunter, that'd be a beast too. We'll see.
There just wasn't enough action for Kevin to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was a limp pot, 3-flop, you know. And
Yeah, I don't think he's folding second pair there, so that's just a good fold by Z. He just really is trying to make something happen with these hands, and it's just not working out yet.
but it's still early, very early.
Yeah, we got time.
We got lots of time. Once again, this is the last flight of the Moneymaker main event, $1,100 buy-in. It's a $250,000 guarantee, as I said earlier. This guarantee has already been crushed. It's over $400,000 as it stands at this juncture. Registration is still open. It's open until 7:45 this evening. 7:45 after the dinner break. You still have time to get into this.
So we might lose some of these guys and then get them back.
Without a doubt.
It's never say never.
That's what I always say.
It's not goodbye. It's just so long.
It's just, we're still here.
So long for now.
I
We'll
love
be
you.
here.
We'll be here.
I always want to give it to a quarterback.
TK, I like this. They call this hand the dirty diaper, but I call it the MJ 23 of love. Ernest defends his big blind, of course, after TK made a raise to 2,500.
He was good.
Ace in the window, only one heart
He was good.
on the
They played him
flop.
too much. They wore him out.
It is the draw for the straight and the backdoor flush draw for TK.
You ain't getting longer than that.
And he's gonna,
And then you got the concussion.
Now, I might be the expert here, having a one-year-old.
I love
I think
it.
a dirty diaper is offsuit. The diaper suited and the dirty diaper is offsuit, I believe.
I love you.
So,
I love you.
I'm not trying to
I
prove
just,
that
I
I
just,
know everything about
oh,
this genre,
smack
but
dab. Ernest already had picked up 2 pair on the turn.
Ernest is getting paid here. He's at least getting called. TK having the 2 pair.
Exactly.
And it sounds like a snap call.
It
He's going to
is.
show the winner with aces and trays.
See, that's why I don't even bother calling it any kind of diaper. I call it MJ, Michael Jordan 23.
Yeah.
We avoid all that.
Yeah, I believe that the dirty diaper was a
Offsuit.
World Series main event player started that,
Correct.
and that really caught fire. It's interesting the names that stick with some of these hands.
I know, my love. So you see, I mean, it's still anybody's game. This is our feature table, and we will be taking you feature to bag today. Day 2 restart is tomorrow at 12:15, and the final day 3 is on Tuesday at 2:15. So keeping everybody apprised of what's going on. Once again, blinds are at 600, 1,200, 1,200 big blind ante, hand 18, my girl.
Dennis under the gun, peeking down at ace-jack offsuit.
Betty Davis, Art Peacock.
Betty Davis has a lot of fans at this table. This is like the 6th or 7th time I've heard Betty get mentioned.
Well, Betty is our cheerleader. She is definitely a regular.
Look what Z
Oh
folded.
my
Z
God.
folded the 6-6.
Get rid of
He's
him.
over it. I told you. He's
Get
over
rid
it.
of him.
That's funny.
Right now, Spencer, thank you for joining us. Registration is still open until 7 o'clock, actually 7:45 this evening. Right now, at present, we have 96 players that entered into this tournament thus far, with 52 players remaining. But once again, registration is open until after the dinner break, which is 7:45 this evening. Spencer, thanks for joining.
And Spencer, if you look in the upper right corner, that number is going to be updated. 52 players left out of 96 entrants in your upper right-hand corner. I know that because I chatted into the stream the other day with the same question and then had the aha moment.
I love you. Well, that's
Yeah.
a great graphic that Ron created for us.
Yeah, and of course you can ask us.
Oh, that's what we're here for.
We're here, yeah. We're here to tell you as well.
Right now, Ernest with the spades here. Ernest does spike the 10 there. He's going to lead out with 6K.
So Ernest is a little unlucky here. Nobody has anything to call him with. He had the top pair, good kicker with the flush draw, and he's been an aggressive player, so he's hoping somebody has something to look him up with, but he'll just take that one down.
It's all right. Sometimes, you know what, just taking something down uncontested is a nice. Anytime you're adding chips to your stack, it's great.
I don't know if Ernest just wants to take it down, though. I got to read on this guy, and I think Ernest wants to battle.
He wants more action. But
I think Ernest is hoping Z gets pocket sixes. Yeah, he wants to really battle somebody here. I don't think Ernest is the call and take it type. I think he wants the aggression, you know?
I love you.
Yeah.
But every now and then it's nice. Take a little breather, just add some chips
sure.
and move on.
Ernest is going to watch the stream later and play the shot game that I mentioned. Every time there's a smack dab, Ernest is taking a shot when he watches the stream later on.
Smack dab. Brian, bring it in the drinks. Spencer, I'm so glad you bagged on Flight 1B, so no worries here. We're happy for you. You know what? We streamed the multi-flight, all of those flights, and the day 2 we start there, all the way to final, and we're streaming this main event. So that's basically what we were streaming during the Moneymaker. And of course, our regular schedule is Wednesday through Saturday, starting at 10 a.m. with PBKC picks, and then we stream our regular tournaments Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
So it looks like Spencer's trying to do some reconnaissance here. He has a bag on this from Flight 1B. So this is Flight 1D.
Right.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
And was 1A and 1C also streamed, Miss Nancy?
Yes.
All
that's
right.
why I
So
said
Spencer, you're going to be able to get on there. Yeah.
yeah, we streamed, like I said, the entire multi-flight, all of the flights there, and the day 2 restart to final.
Okay. When you
And-
said multi, I was thinking about the first multi for
Yeah.
the Moneymaker series, but you were talking about the main event. Okay,
Right,
great.
and I'm talking about this main event as well. I was talking
Gotcha.
about both.
Okay.
I was, because he said, did we run streams for this tournament? I said we ran streams for this one, all the main event, all the flights, and day 2 and day 3 final, and we also did the multi-flight. Just giving a little extra info.
Okay. So Spencer has poker running through the family here. Father and son bagged.
Exactly, and Mark played great. He took home his 5th Moneymaker trophy. So Spencer, I knew you were Mark's son. So Mark is, again, an awesome player. That's a nice amount to go in with. 400,000 is a pretty good chip stack there. And Tropicana, thank you for joining us. Yes, everything is published. As a matter of fact, you can see the entire listing on moneymakerpt.com. You'll see the chip leaders, what they bagged with. I do believe, just to give you a little quick rundown while I'm sitting here, Flight 1A, there were 50 entrants, 7 bagged. It was Ian O'Hara that was a chip leader coming out of there with 472K. Flight 1B, there were 118 entrants, 15 bagged. Was Charles Mitchell came out as the chip leader out of that flight with 739,000. And then yesterday was Flight 1C, 140 entrants, 18 bagged, and it was Chris Moneymaker himself coming out of that flight as a chip leader with 844,000. So that's just a quick rundown for you. Yesterday's stream was not, it probably will be posted, Tropicana, at a later date, but the result as to how many people bagged and the chip leader coming out of that was posted here.
On that last hand, Israel made it 2.5, and Adele raised to 8.5 with his queens. I think that the raise was a little bit bigger than Israel wanted to call, and that's why he folded his ace-10 suited. I mean, he is out of position on it as well, but I think that if Adele had made it a little smaller, he was probably getting looked up there.
I
The
agree.
8.5 was just a little out of pocket where he wanted to be on calling the 3-bet.
Exactly, girl. It was a little pricey to make that call.
And I do believe that that's the first 3-bet since the blinds have gone up. A lot of times you'll see that the raises, the 3-bets, are about the same amount.
Exactly.
It just kind of trends that way on these tournament tables. If somebody opens for 2.5, you'll see that as the open a lot, which is common anyways. You know, double the big blind, a little bit over.
Absolutely.
But we'll see if this 3-bet 8.5 starts trending, or if people do their own thing and come up with different amounts here.
And switch it up. But yeah, I mean, an admin click, like you said, is pretty standard in these major events. Or like you said, a little more than a mid click on the opener. Yeah. Oh, Brandon, that's tremendous. I'm so delighted your girl's gonna be home in 4 days. That's awesome. And Maddie, I like it. Thank you so much for joining. No, we've got him posted Tropicana. I think it's just yesterday's might be a little bit delayed. That's all. He did have a good day. Like I said, he ended up being the chip leader, bagging with 844,000 going into day 2 tomorrow. So. But yeah, you can watch the reruns of these streams. They're all there, Tropicana. And Luke, I'm delighted. Like I said, I'm so happy. Just sending all the love. She did a remarkable recovery there. It's just great. And thank you, all of you guys, for joining us today. We're so appreciative. And once again, just follow, like, subscribe, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, X, Insta, TikTok, all of that. Israel, my girl, is waking up with the Jays. And Zen's got the ace-10. Israel makes a raise to 2,800, and let's see what Zen feels.
Relatively cool, man. He's lost a lot of weight.
About his ace-10, he's definitely wanting to make something, but this is not the time. Ernest not afraid, of course, he's going to play. He flats there with the ace-6 Dana. Quick folds all the way back around to TK. Small blind, 54 off suit.
Is this stem cell too?
I did them 2 years ago.
How'd that go?
I didn't know if they were going to work.
It is time. It is Poker Princess Dana. Absolutely. Poker Princess Dana, who I call the Dancing Queen, is in the booth with the OG Old Girl Newport Jazz Nance and Stefymo, the super legend. So it's Mom's Day. All the ladies are here. And Steph is back joining us.
I'm back.
I love you.
Checked out the field. Looking good.
Like looking good? Like
both.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Alright. You gotta ask. This is exactly what Pocket Jacks wants here, is 4 players to the flop.
But look what hits. Ernest spikes
is
2
in
pair
there.
in the window.
And suddenly something behind him super interesting. He's gonna have a little side conversation with his buddy and oh, ace is up. Let me bet.
Uh-huh. Quick folds back around to Israel with the Jays. And of course Israel does hold the jack of spades, but he's out of there. Because I'm not messing with Ernest.
It's nice that he went back and showed the dot things.
Tyne 101 is giving you a great shout out, Tiny Dancer.
I couldn't do one push.
I feel like that's Christine.
It's
It
yeah.
is. It is. I always call people by their name on here because sometimes people may not want to be called.
Well, I mean, her real name is Bop, so it's okay.
Oh,
Bop, bop, the bop, bopping around. Did that guy flex and his sleeves fell off?
Oh, it's Ernest.
I was saying what we need to have here. We do have a sleeves policy at PBKC. We want you in your best attire, but I think we should have some Velcro sleeves.
Velcro
Yeah,
sleeves.
like people come in sometimes. They have their their sleeveless, their gear, and usually they end up buying a PBKC hoodie, which they are pretty good looking.
And they're comfy.
They're
Yeah.
very beautiful. It's just a little bit warm right now.
Yeah, it is. But
So-
if you want an excuse to get a hoodie from PBKC, come sleeveless. We got
Yeah.
plenty of them.
You're
Yeah.
going to have to buy it.
Yeah.
That's the
but
trick.
Velcro sleeves, I think we could put the logo on it, and I think that it might take off.
I think you're right.
I think you're onto something here.
I think you're on.
I mean, who doesn't like Velcro? No? Okay. Well,
Speaking from a mom,
we could just rubber band the sleeves on.
that's a way.
Too, you know?
You could staple them on, tape them on.
Yep, we sure are.
We're the most player-friendly room that I can think of. I've never been to a more player-friendly room. We're here to have fun.
I have to agree. We are definitely in the players' court.
You can definitely tell when someone's brand new to the PBKC. I remember when I was brand new to the PBKC.
And we welcomed you with open arms.
Without a doubt.
And we
all
love Dana.
All
There-
about the family.
There's a lot of casual conversation between the players. I remember my first night, players were calling each other's name, like calling each other names, and I was like, floor, security, and they looked at me and they go, "What are you doing?"
Like, we're good. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
I was like, this is how you guys talk to each other, but, you know, to each their own. Some people like the smack talk and the level up smack talk and smack dab.
Smack them. Oh, I love it, team. That's tremendous. For
Adult entertainment on the breakaways.
That's pretty good, right
Where have you
there.
been hanging out? Where have you been bopping around to?
I'm gonna have 9-10, man.
I think Christine's messaging us from Chippendales in Vegas, maybe.
Well,
Thunder from Down Under.
Thunder.
I saw that show. It was great.
I'm sure you
So
did.
funny.
I'm sure.
It was free.
I feel like you would see that show every night of the week if it was free, for sure.
These
Ernest
girls,
is hitting these hands. Look at Ernest
he's
again.
got, yeah.
As soon as I start talking about how aggressive this man is, he just can't miss flops, hitting pocket pairs.
Aces, kings, it's
Yeah.
all coming his way right now.
He had the ace-king suited.
Correct.
Oh.
Holy
up.
smokes.
This might be
Hold up.
spicy.
Uh-oh. Spicy and dicey. Yep, we're there.
Now, Israel just had those jacks unfolded, and I feel like he's seen Israel fold recently a few times. Raise and fold. Let's see how much he makes it here. So the 3-bet is 9.2. Israel is the effective stack with 70,000, and he's raised it up to 9.2 here. So Ernest has his decision. Here's the re-raise, 33. Israel has to have a big gulp here and sell it to his fans.
You know what? As long as they keep it close, it could be.
This is going to go all in.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, with this raise being 33 and his stack of 70,000, he's just
Without
going to hoe and hum here for a little bit and then shove.
Absolutely.
Oh
There
my
it
God, it
is.
is.
Did a better hand than I did last time. I call.
Quick call from Ernest.
Yeah, Ernest is not
Was
gonna
not
like
happy
these.
about that one.
Yeah, he's just he's just hoping that Israel has ace queen, ace king, something like that, but instead he has the rockets. King only will do it,
Absolutely.
and the run out is clean. Aces and jacks for Israel, who will double up and have about 150 after this.
Give or take.
Yes.
165, it looks like. Okay.
Yes.
So that's going to change our chip count leaderboard.
Israel's going to definitely move up the totem pole. So he's going to be right behind Robert. Robert's still at 224,000. Israel will have 165 now after that double up. Dennis at 82, Ernest 81.3. Excuse me, Adele at 81.3, Ernest at 50.5, and thusly.
And you know what? This might be small, but Israel just had those jacks when the ace flopped, and he folded to the raise, but he didn't show the jacks. He didn't say anything about it. You know, he just folded it. He didn't give any information away. And maybe, I mean, it's hard to do anything except getting in with kings, but maybe that helps to not hesitate for, you know, Ernest out there. He doesn't see.
Can't see the hand.
Yeah, he
Can't
doesn't see
read
the
that
jacks.
hand.
My God,
Correct.
look what Ernest has just picked up just like that.
Again.
Oh.
Cowboys again.
More kings. He feels vindicated. He's like, all right, let me get my money right back here.
Raise 3,500.
Take out the little man purse and they just little chocolate chip.
Adele calls behind with the king queen suited.
Heads up.
Exactly, Spencer. He had aces and then kings again. So right now it is heads up there.
That's pretty crazy.
Whoa. 2 diamonds right in the window. Giving Adele 7 outs.
It's gotta be somebody I don't want to talk to.
Ernest is going to c-bet here.
I was posting the link for the stream, and the action stopped me in my tracks here. I got to get this going.
I love your girlfriend.
She knows it. She still should call.
Raise. All in and out.
Oh, smack dab. Adele raised to 20K. Quick shove by Ernest. And a snap call.
Adele is actually the all-in player here. No, I'm wrong about that. Okay.
Well, Ernest is the one that shoved, but
Okay.
Adele snap call.
But
So
Ernest
here's
is
the
at risk.
diamonds.
Wow.
So Adele gets that diamond on the turn, and he has
And
been.
Ernest will be eliminated. I think he's in shock there for a second.
I think so.
He's like, did that just really happen back to back?
Absolutely. I
Yeah. It feels so good when you get kings in that
Oh, my
situation and
goodness.
feel like you can get that, you know, get a big pot right back and forget about it. And
Brutal.
yeah, nothing you
was
can
brutal.
do there.
That was brutal. I mean, and Ernest again, as Spencer maybe, yeah, he had aces, and he had kings, and he had kings again, and lost. Kings were just not his cards.
Tough break for Ernest.
You know, it's so brutal. This game could be so brutal. Yeah, Ernest loses the kings lose to Israel's aces, and the kings lose to Adele's flush. But getting back to Dana's comment earlier, I'm just gonna say Time 101. Don't like to use anybody's name that other what they use here. It's kind of, some people just like it that way.
Any way to get a waitress down here?
I know. It's crazy, Spencer. It can be so crazy. Can I get a waitress?
I see what you did there.
Love you. But getting back to what you were talking about with Christine about the Vegas thing, you know, the winner of this main event is not going to get a huge payout because I've already said we've crushed the prize pool already.
We have.
We're over 400,000 in
And
registration.
it's still climbing because they still have till 7:45,
I
man.
said
Yeah.
exactly right. I've been telling everybody can still register. Come in till 7:45 after the dinner break. Doesn't close until then. But there is a ticket and a package for $2,500 going to Vegas.
Yeah, sure
today.
is.
The Moneymaker Tour MGM Grand main event in Vegas, baby. Going on during that 4th of July period, July 1st through the 4th. And that's a hell of a package, Steph.
Absolutely. Not only are you going to win a lot
This
of money
is gonna
here.
be huge.
Exactly.
That's what we said. We're not giving yet, but it's over 400,000 in the prize pool, and this is still open until 7:45. TK now with the aces.
And Z behind him is looking at a hand better than any he's had in a long time. He's going all in with the king 10 suited.
And TK loves this, that's for sure.
Oh.
TK is licking his lips.
He's like, what?
Say what? Somebody is all in?
When this happens, you just like can't wait for it to get back to you. Call. I call. Or someone goes funny like before it gets back to you. You're looking for a call or like a re-raise.
Spencer, to answer your question, we don't have the payout structure yet because registration is still open until 7:45.
We'll have it about around 8 o'clock, and as soon as we get it, I will let everyone know and inform you guys. So stay tuned.
We're on it.
And Zed,
I had kick
or
7.
Z, excuse me, is going to be eliminated here.
Yeah, flop the king for a little bit of hope, but that'll do it. I imagine we're going to get a rebuy.
Well,
Why come down to PBKC if you're not going to re-enter?
Andrew has joined us, says
Yeah, Andrew
Ernest
said
isn't going home. He's staying. So again, this registration is open till 7:45. Our chip count here is showing again. Robert is steadily on top with 224. He has not left that top position on this feature table since we started streaming. And Israel, great double up with his aces, 165, Adele 132, Dennis at 79.6, Kevin 50K, Timothy 41K. And
Oh, this is where Kevin gives you a shout out right here. Look, everyone, look, Nancy's on.
We don't want Nancy. I want Betty
Betty
Davis.
Davis.
I
We
don't
like
want
Nancy.
Nancy.
We like Nancy, but we like Betty
Nancy,
Davis.
we like you.
They
but
want
we
Nancy and Betty. That's what we need.
They want Nancy and Betty.
Betty's so funny. She's like, I'm shy. I was like, girl, you are not shy. Stop playing. They want you on here. We're going to get you on here.
Absolutely. We heard she did really well, the ladies.
She
event.
has, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's great. I also heard Patty did really well, too. That's what they
Yeah,
said.
that's still going on.
Still going.
Yeah.
So they're doing well.
Betty can just kind of stand upstairs, look down on this table, and shout out what she thinks, you know?
Oh, she
Like,
does, yeah.
yeah.
Hey, girls!
Yeah.
Exactly.
We don't need to give Betty a microphone or anything. She's got this.
We always call her our cheerleader, so
Yeah.
She
without a
is.
doubt.
She's always on the rail if she's not on the table.
Smoke this and smoke that. Gotta drop that if you took the fuck out of it.
Brandon, thank you so much. You rock.
Smack them.
Little smack it at them. But I know they want. I get it. It's funny. It's not that we don't like this. We just want Betty. We want Betty in there. It's all right. That'll work. Put the
Moneymaker. Moneymaker actually bagged last night. Absolutely detested. I believe you were in here. Not sure if you saw the end, but he did.
He did. He took 844,000 in chips.
Yeah,
going
he
in
took
it.
out Art right before the break, but I did see Art up here. So Art's in this flight as well.
Great.
No worries. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
looks like he's doing well. Of course, our boy Corey Rock. He's also looking pretty good. So it's nice to see that.
Steph is the roving reporter coming back with all the.
Yeah, he's no
stats.
stranger to this. Being here in the booth with us, Corey. We love having him.
Oh, we
Niall
love-
as well. I
I
think
know.
he went to take a little break. He, you know,
I was told that he had a kind of a brutal
yeah.
hit there, but Niall again. I always speak of these guys. I've been dealing to Niall since he started playing when he was 18 years old and walked in here. I was his
Yeah,
first deal.
he did talk about that story. It was pretty awesome. So we watched him grow up.
I've
He's
watched
just a
all
little
these,
baby.
You know what? I've watched all these guys when I saw. I mean, Zen now, who has been just running card debt, has pushed all in.
Yeah, with
the
King
king
7 of
seven.
suited of hearts.
Hit the confession.
He'll take a little walk there.
That's all right. Look at he's adding some chips to his stack, and that's
Oh,
always
absolutely.
good. Again, we've watched. He just has not been able to hit anything, and it can be really frustrating. And the blinds will just chew you up. But yeah, Steph, we were talking about. I mean, event number 3 saw one of our again regulars, Avery Stevenson, taking that one down.
Yeah, I gave him a shout out too as well. I saw that.
It was great. And Luke Felton, oh my God, talk about great. He took down the other nightly deep stack tournament.
I saw
Great job.
Nestle out there as well. He said hello to all of us, so we love seeing Nestle. He did win this last event here. He actually satellited into it and won over $82,000, and the satellite was only $186, which
That's
is
correct.
pretty amazing.
That's correct. I saw when I did my promo show on Wednesday, I saw Nestle and Gino and Jack Nathan and all these guys. I mean, it was just great to see them. And of course, Nestle is another one. These guys I'm making, you know, to whom I'm referring, I've watched them start, and I've dealt to them, and I've watched them evolve into.
Amazing, yeah.
Zed, yeah, finally gets his aces, goes all in. Israel with the Jays made the original raise.
And I think Israel's just going to call right away here. This is going to be about 10% of Israel's stack.
Yeah, some sick hands here, really. I know, Spencer. It's pretty crazy.
We've had some sick runouts too.
It's almost like back-to-back as well. It's wild.
Tens.
All right,
Israel.
clean run out for the aces, then is going to double up.
Yep.
And even with these 2 pots that he's just dragged, he, I believe, is still the short stack at the table.
Yeah. But it's a whole lot more comfortable now after hitting a couple of hands there.
Listen, if you give Zen some chips, he's dangerous, man. All right? He always finds a will. There's a way. He's a great player. And even though he's short stack, I could see him being the chip leader here.
But that's no
Without a
deterrent.
doubt.
Yeah, that's no deterrent to Zen. I mean, Zen's got such a great composure. Like we said, he's
Yeah,
patient.
he's going to have a little more playability
Yes.
now with this stack.
We said.
And
He was patient.
Some
he kept
breathing
his
room a
calm.
little bit.
Yeah.
You don't have to be so on edge.
Exactly. And then, like I said, anytime you're adding chips to your stack, it's the comfort zone. Get through these blinds.
Whatever happened to Arigato?
Arigato.
He's back in Russia. They probably can't get out.
Arigato. Thank you in Japanese.
It is.
all right, Adele with his suited connector here. Just over double the big blind. Robert is going to try to set mine here with his deuces, see if he can flop one.
Just remember that's Stefymo's hand. He knows she's here.
It's always coming, right?
Always.
Smack that.
I'm taking the 8-7 of spades. I don't mean to fight you. I'm not trying to battle you, but that 8-7 of spades looks kind of good.
It does.
All right.
Smack that. So far, Duck's looking good.
I got backdoor draws, though, you know?
Absolutely.
Okay. He didn't even get the bet out yet, and then there was a fold.
He's like, no, you know what? It's a thought that counts. It's a thought that counts.
The chips were
It's all
midair,
flop.
and
I'm not mad.
And Robert was definitely just set mining there because that was just over a big blind that he bet at 3,000, and Robert did snap fold. He's ready for the next hand because he has the button in this hand.
Without a
My
doubt.
goodness.
Yeah.
And
Move
when
on.
when you see a board and everything's over your hand, it's not easy.
Stefymo knew it wasn't coming. You can feel when the ducks
Yeah,
are
yeah, I
coming.
know. That
and
one
yeah.
I even said, I thought it too. I was like, oh, that 8-7 looks good.
Dana, right on, spot on.
We're going to see Adele's eyes eventually here. We are.
Like, sir, can you just look up at the camera just one time for us?
Give us the award-winning smile
Yeah.
and a wink.
Be
I
like,
want
we
to
know
wink.
you're the mystery guys. Oh, you want a wink?
I want a
I
wink.
got you. I'd
Yeah.
be like, Dana's the mother and she wants a wink.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
This is my day.
Trust me, everybody's gonna drink some water, right?
Zen has Jack now.
Once again, I'm giving a shout out to our tremendous production crew. That is Jason the Jewel, Ron the Remarkable, and Sue the Superb, making this look great. Jen moving all in J's.
So okay, Kevin was the hijack. All right, so Kevin
Yeah.
opened here, and Zen just shipped it with his jacks.
Oh, no, my bad. I said I got
Kevin's like, no, I'm not calling you with your aces.
I know, K9 is okay
Yeah.
sometimes, but not there.
And Jason brought the fire. Our dealer Jason is going to leave the box now. Every
Oh,
half
yeah.
hour, these guys are going to switch out. But he brought some pain,
I love it.
Uh-huh.
some fireworks.
We love to
Jason.
see it.
Hell of a great job. Pauline is now taking his place, and once again, kudos to our great dealers and our duels that are running this event. Again, shout out to Ashley and to Emily and to Brandon and to Daniel. You guys are incredible. Hell of a great job by everybody. And of course, my co-hosts.
Is
That's-
Tiffany here too, supervising? Do we have all the lady soups in the house?
We have Emily and Ashley.
Was Emily and Ashley?
Brendan.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Daniel was here earlier.
Tiffany was yesterday, though.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
She was probably here at midnight, so it counts. It's
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
It's in there.
I love you guys.
I'm sure the viewers are love to see this place. They can't wait for me to take off my shirt over here.
I love
Ooh.
Kevin.
Kevin's saying the viewers want to see him with his shirt off. I wish we could throw up a poll right now, but
A rent a poll.
yeah. Oh,
Smack.
I meant a poll to see if they wanted it or not. But yeah, a physical poll as well. That's
Ow.
an excellent play on words.
Ow.
Poll and poll.
That's
Oh,
right.
They
I'm
both
sorry.
work for this
P-O-double-L
scenario.
and
Yeah. No, I like the
P-O-L-E.
way you think. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think
I thought we were all thinking that.
I was backing off. I just was backing off here.
Oh,
It's
goodness.
Christine's influence on us. Still talking about the rip away clothes.
Yeah, right? And yes, we'd love to go to Lips with you, Christine.
Maybe that's what inspired Kevin's comment too. Like,
Maybe.
instead of catching up on the hands and the action that way, he's like, let me catch up on the commentary. Oh, they're talking about Thunder Down Under. Let me get in on this. Like,
He saw it.
yeah,
He knows.
forget getting reads on the players. Let me get reads on the commentators.
I'm telling
They
you.
do that sometimes. They really do.
Good read. That's all I can say. Spot on.
And it's going to be on Kevin here with his Jack 6.
You can't re-enter the stream. That's not how it
Sure he
works.
can. Come on
Who are we
down.
getting back? Are we getting Ernest back?
That would
I don't
be.
know.
That'd
I'm
be
I
pretty
mean,
maybe.
good.
it's Z or Ernest, but I mean,
He wants to get back in the stream.
I don't
I
think
like
Z
it.
spoke at all, so I'm going to put money on Ernest. Is who they're talking to.
I love you.
Let's. I'm going to put money on it. Let's gamble. I didn't even go out there and cheat and take a peekaboo, so. I think if we do get Ernest back, that the chips are going to fly right away.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the sleeves were going to be coming on. Oops.
Thank you, Fredo.
Thank you so much, Fredo. And happy Mom's Day to your significant other as well.
Maybe that's where Kevin's shirt is going to, is Ernest with his no sleeves. Oh, we got Z back, yep.
Aha.
I'm glad nobody took me up on my bet. We got Z instead.
Dana, you floated. You're all right.
All right, 7-4 turns into 2 pair on this turn, and Zen does have the ace. And I don't think Zen's putting Dennis on a 7-4 here.
That would be a hard hand to put anybody on.
One of Zen's fans are here. They're calling Kai in the background while he's
Killing them up there?
getting crushed in this hand.
Are you
Bad
killing them up
timing.
there?
I think Dennis is
Ow.
going to check call here. I don't see a check raise going on. Yeah, check call, the
call.
7K bet. I think he was a little weary of ace
Good old force.
Something
ending
else.
up as aces up with 2 pairs.
Correct.
So he's just going to call with the 7-4,
Otherwise, we never make that call.
the Krudsky 2 pair.
I love you. The beauty within. Thank you. We love it. Appreciate
Aw,
that
thank
compliment.
you.
Happy birthday, Rebel. Love you.
Happy birthday, Rebel.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That is Dana, the dancing queen.
It is. This is Dana,
Ms. Napier. Okay.
Nancy, and myself, Stefymo, here in the box.
That's right. As it is standing this point in time, we had to find the alliterative nickname for Dana. So it's Stefymo, the super legend, Dana, the dancing queen, and it's the OG old girl Newport Jazz Nats. On Mom's Day, the ladies rocking it. Rebel, you're still young, my love. I feel a century older.
I better look first.
This Dennis is a cool character.
I like him.
I better look first.
Yeah, it's very colorful.
Yeah.
I like him.
Do it, don't do it. Go in blind, Dennis. Have a good time.
I think he is having a good time.
Do we know him from other Moneymaker tours, or?
I don't know.
Dennis, what's your story, bud?
What's your
I'm gonna find out.
Dana's gonna come down and get the scoop.
I'm on the prowl.
He does look familiar, though.
I know. I've
Alright.
seen Dennis before.
He check called with his gut shot here. Now Kevin has turned the nut flush draw, and his ace high is in the lead.
Correct.
Look how he's
Yes.
patiently waiting for Dennis, too. He's like, all right, buddy.
I think that's a respect, right?
Yeah, definitely respect.
Who is it on?
Yeah.
Whatever
always
you
hit.
want, Dennis. It's your world. We're just here. We're just living in it.
Usually when people say that, it's always
It's
on
always
us.
on the guy that asks who.
Who's it on? We're like, oh, we're all
It's
just looking at
always
you.
you.
Yeah.
I know.
We're just admiring you.
Well,
Absolutely,
handsome.
girl. You can,
It's actually
I have a guy downstairs at cash. Who it on? Who it on? Who it on? It's on you, man. It's always on you. It's always on the guy that asks who's it on.
It's like clockwork. They ask the same question every time, too.
It's like, can I lose my mind now or later?
a couple times cash game players have been teasing me. What's it to call? 45. What is it? 45. And like on the 5th time, someone will look up and super innocent go, what is it? And 40. Oh, you're teasing me. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the bluff of the day right there, but it's hard to catch these teases because
So
we
many-
do repeat ourselves quite a bit down there.
And I always love it.
Or also when they check, too. And they do the ninja check, and I'm like looking at them. They go, I checked already. I was like, bro, I was looking at you. You did not check.
Yeah,
I was
the
like, where?
pinky, the little pinky
Yeah, I was like, I was watching.
twitch.
Yeah. Did you do your foot? Because, I mean, it's
Oh, same
Your
thing
foot.
with the
or
straddle.
like the elbow or something.
Oh.
Wow.
Or the blackjack. What is it? They hit their shoulder.
Oh,
yeah.
this.
The cross,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they hit their shoulder
Yeah,
or their
yeah.
elbow. Yeah.
Like this.
But sometimes
Like,
they're so smooth with it.
and
They
it's
do
not,
it when they're not in the hand, so it's confusing sometimes. I'm
it's
like,
not even a tap. It's just like
Yeah.
rubbing the shoulder. What
You
the
lock
hell is
eyes
that?
with this human being, and they're twitching their finger, saying that they checked.
And you know what I'm always loving is they all got big mouths, but when it comes to verbalizing check, they can't somehow say this. I don't know. And I always love the straddle thing. I announce the straddle 20 times. It's a straddle. $10 straddle. You didn't tell me it was a straddle. Yow. I know. Well, we got a little card. Got to be replaced there. No problem.
no, boo boo.
So I know Z a little bit from the poker world. Look how tilted this guy is that he has to wait for a new deck. He's just like, please let me get a hand. Let me get some chips. He wants the action so badly. Can we please get the card fixed? Please. He's like,
I think he's trying to forget about what happened to him last time.
yeah, and
Hopefully
no more
already did.
sixes. Yeah,
Yeah.
no more sixes.
He dumped
That's the
sixes.
rule.
The third time he got sixes, he did toss them.
Yeah,
He
snap
folded.
toss.
It was a snap fold.
I almost didn't even catch the graphic
Imagine if he gets sixes right here. That'd be sick.
on the deck being fixed and everything. Sometimes these decks, especially these cards, are heavier,
Yes,
so that we can get the reading on them.
correct.
So anytime that they get a bend in them or anything that can show the players which card is
Yes.
in play
A
or
little
any
bit
kind of
sensitive.
damage, we're going to replace them right away, and that's what our pause was there.
Correct. And of course, again, we
Hey,
do.
Josh.
Hello, Josh. How are you, love? And of course, we're always here to make sure that we protect the integrity of the game.
Yes.
Of course.
We don't want any inclination or
And as you saw, the player is the one that pointed it out. So these guys all want, a fair, friendly game as well. I haven't ever had pushback from that, but the player said, hey, there's a dent or some kind of
Correct.
print on this card, and we replaced it. And kudos to them to always let us know that and
which is great. Absolutely.
yeah, keep the game running and the fairness of the game intact.
Absolutely. So there'll
Definitely.
be no
Look at
scintilla.
this.
Not even
Ooh,
a scintilla
TK.
of impropriety.
So TK is making a squeeze here.
Yes.
Okay, the 3-bet was to 12K,
Correct.
and I mean he's jammed for 38-8 against Kevin. I think he's seeing this as a button squeeze from Kevin himself, and Kevin does have a legitimate hand here.
Without a doubt. On the button with ace-jack suited.
And these guys have very similar stacks.
Yeah.
And that's always a problem. You hate to be dancing with the guy that can end your tournament.
He's in. He has made the call. I think he might have felt like he committed enough of his stack. Ace-jack suited.
Yes.
If you are behind to a lower pair or something like that, then it does have some floppability.
Well, right now he
These
is
guys
ahead.
are going to the races. 44-56 on the percentages, and there's the ace.
Ace in the window.
All right. Didn't even give me time. I was going to say ace of diamonds is a royal draw. It is a royal draw for TK, but Kevin's just going to take it there with the aces. I think everyone played great though. You know, King Queen of Diamonds looks really good once that much money is out there in the pot.
Absolutely.
I think you're not going to be upset if a hand like Pocket Tens gets it in with you, something like that, where you still have the 2 overs and it's suited. So
correct, girlfriend. Correct. A7 better win.
Yeah, it didn't win.
I know.
Thanks for checking in with us, Rebel. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. Always delighted. You know how much we love you, and I love the icon. You know that. I know, sad, but we'll check in with us later.
Yeah, we'll be here till midnight. Yeah. But happy birthday, sir. And thanks for hanging out with us.
Good of you to work on a Sunday.
That's right. Hello?
I only came because I thought the baby could join us, but
oh, we told you.
I know. I will get the baby here if it's allowed.
Listen, start them young, you know.
Oh,
teach them when they're like young enough, and so they can play.
But you're gonna shoot a picture of that beautiful little girl.
Yeah, we'll post it up.
I like it. Again, blinds had gone up to 800, 1600. What a 1600 big blind ante.
And this has the upgrade to pocket 8s here. No more 6s.
No,
we're going 8s or better.
I like it. Makes it 3,500 right now, dear.
And Nancy mentioned that registration is open until 7:45.
Yeah.
So we have another hour of registration available to these guys. So for some people that, you know, might not have the chip stack that they want, we might see an increase in the gambling here.
Absolutely, because you're going to go into day 2 with your best bag, so
yeah,
you definitely.
I think, and this is the perfect example. A player like Ziad is going to maybe mix it up some early on, and if this fails, there is that opportunity to buy in again, but you can't win the tournament on this day. But I know that someone like that, he's going to want a healthy stack if he does move forward, so
definitely.
Betting these 8s with 1 over card on the flop. And that's what they're discussing right now is the dinner break that's coming up.
That's correct. And again, like we said, I mean, we're already crushing this prize pool. It's over 400,000 as it stands now. We'll get the final numbers after the dinner break. But if you're going to, like Dana said, come back in, peel off another bullet. And many of these guys had won, through our own player points, we had people that won entries into this event, a couple of them. Satellites that were played, getting you an entry into this event, it is definitely worth it. It's going to be some big payouts.
Oh my goodness. Z.
I know.
So 6s and 8s are out of the question now, Dana.
I know. I know.
Just keeping track of all the hands that we're not going to play. Get out the Polly Pocket notebook.
Well, write that down.
I never had a Polly Pocket or a Polly Pocket notebook, but I reference it all the time. Did you?
I did.
Did you have a notebook too?
No, but I had a Polly Pocket.
Every time I talk about a notebook, it's a Polly Pocket notebook.
I never had one.
Do you know about Polly Pocket?
No.
Polly Pocket's just little. She literally could fit in your pocket, little doll. But, you know, she had all the accessories and everything. But I always just picture a tiny notebook coming out. So it's the Polly Pocket notebook.
I got you. No, it's a...
And interestingly enough...
We had legal pads. That's what
okay.
I don't know.
Kind of the same, but smaller.
Yeah.
There was a Polly Pocket Airbnb.
I did see that.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw it. That was pretty cool.
Well, welcome to the chat, Shravan. Thank you. And a fan of Kevin's he is. Thank you for joining us. We have all the alliterations. I've nicknamed everybody on the stream team with alliteration, so we're into that alliterative mode. Zen made the raise to 3,200 with the ace-10 offsuit under the gun. Looking at 3 players. Gonna see a flop.
And Fredo's asking about payouts. We don't have the payouts
Not
because
yet.
registration is open for 1 more hour.
He's trolling.
Absolutely.
Oh.
He knows better.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Oh, he
how
caught
are
me?
you?
Yeah, he
he
got
caught
you.
the new kid?
He teased you. He got you.
Man, I fell for it.
Got him.
Hey, and thank you for joining us. Happy Mother's Day. Polly Pocket probably plays poker. Yeah, you know what? They should have a poker Polly, you know,
There you go.
Polly Pocket set.
Dana's the one that invented it now because she said Z should be carrying that to document the hands he doesn't want to see anymore.
Oh, it does Dennis. Oh, he checked.
Jack.
Jay on the river.
It's going to be a little something, something.
A little
Yeah,
5K.
No big deal.
Yeah, I gotta get a little something. something.
Zen's like, I got nothing. I'm out. See ya.
Zen's stack has slid back a little bit here. I think he was up to about 30.
It was at like 34 plus.
Yeah. So he's at about half of that now.
I love you, Fredo. You're too good. You got it, Shravan. You're very welcome. So delighted you joined us. And a fan of Kevin's, he is. Love you guys joining us and shoot, and definitely rooting for your favorites.
All right, Adele here with pocket nines. Let's see how much he's going to raise here.
And then when you put it on there, it goes out. That's real simple.
Adele's kind of been itching to play too. He hasn't had a hand for quite some time.
Then it buzz. We'll go at shark.
Yeah, 3,600.
I got a survey. I think it's
Yes, today is still day one, Alfredo. We are playing till midnight, and yes, we are. We won't know the number of how many people are bagging yet until after 7:45. So about around 8 o'clock, we'll get that for you.
Absolutely, we'll
when
get
we
you all
return from our
updated.
break.
Correct. So right now, Adele had made the raise of 3,600 with the nines. Israel in the small blind again comes up with American Airlines.
I think 50,000 counts large.
Israel going to re-raise. What is it? 85?
8,500,
85.
yeah.
Thank you, my dear.
Got you, Nance.
The eyes are getting. The eyes have it over the name.
It's a barcode.
So Adele's going to call.
So the RFD poker
We're
table.
going heads up to a flop, girls.
Pauline's doing a great job down there too, showing everyone's change and
Yeah, right?
I mean, Adele doesn't think she's doing a great job right now because they're all unders. She has
Yeah,
pocket
I
nines.
know.
Adele is not gonna think Pauline's like dealer of the year here. 6,000 comes out. This is what we call a down bet.
Yes.
Pre-flop, it was 8,500 on
Correct.
the 3-bet, so he's betting less than that. It's gonna be a down bet. Is the
Inviting the call.
lingo.
Absolutely.
I figured Fredo would probably ask that.
I
Troll
love
me
you,
again.
girl. He's gonna troll me again. I don't know anything
You're
about
letting him know
trolling.
before he asks, though.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
I know nothing about trolling. I don't know nothing about that stuff.
And a lot of times sizing like that, you don't want to lose your opponent. You want to bloat this pot up if you think you have the best hand.
That's exactly what I said. He's inviting a call by downsizing the bet. Because that's an ideal flop and a great turn for the aces.
And 13,000 on the turn, and it's going to be a call from Adele.
Keeps it reasonable, and of course Israel's
There's
hand
no sound. They don't hear
solid.
And Adele's going to have a hard time folding if it's a reasonable bet on the river as well. One over there. A lot of times Israel has a hand like ace-king, maybe a big suited ace, a Broadway kind of suited ace, but he's definitely weary of this queen. Pocket pairs, of course, but he's wondering what the sizing is going to be, and it looks like 18.
Hi, guys.
It's like
18.5.
18.5.
I was wrong.
Oh, you were right on.
I know a little bit about this game.
Just a tad, I think.
18 is a please call me kind of bet.
Absolutely.
With the size of the pot at 76.7, it's really hard to fold for a number like that.
I know, the ladies have got this.
You want to set up the home game or what?
Let's do it. After what happened to that guy in Tampa, no home games for me. Bro, he was yesterday with the ankle bracelet.
It's a bunch of home games that tried to. they refilled it, and then they have the dealers like making land right there.
Did you hear about the case or no?
No.
This guy in Tampa was running home games.
Yeah.
Oh, big game.
Little chit chat going on here.
I know. I was
Home
trying
games
to hear,
are not
yeah.
real, guys.
Yeah,
they,
hello.
they are a figment of your imagination.
Hello.
Come see us at PBKC.
I was
We
just
have
about to say that.
all
yeah.
the games you could ever want. Lot of
Yeah.
action.
Oh, without a doubt. I was just going to say that. You can't
You
get
don't
any
need a
better
home
action.
game.
Bring your home game to us. We'll
Come
run
on.
it.
Here's our cash game right
Yeah.
here on this stream. We'll even
will,
stream it for you.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna
run
tell
your
you.
game here, and it's a lot safer. You hear a lot of stories about these games, and bad things happen. So
Yeah. You've got
yeah.
a professional group of dealers, professional staff. Everything is on the up and up. As I said before, no, not even a scintilla of any kind of impropriety. So
Yeah, and
that's what you
I
want.
think that's what they were talking about is a home game getting robbed, I mean, the security is not there. Come see us. We'll run your game for you. And we're open till 5 a.m. on the weekend. That's
We are.
that's late enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 a.m. on weekdays.
Yeah.
Correct.
There's a Wawa right down the street for that ride home. You stop by Wawa, get your refreshments
There you go.
at 5, 10 a.m., and you'll be good to go.
Girl rocks.
Whatever you are, it doesn't matter.
It's absolutely wild.
Happened to my ex-girlfriend's company. They were selling pharmaceutical stuff illegally. Freaking they raided, and her whole family worked there. An old lady, her grandma, and everybody. They put them all to the ground with a freaking assault rifle. Imagine an old lady, 80 years old, with an assault rifle to her head. Like, what's she gonna do?
I know.
Kevin's doing my advertising for me. Assault rifles to the head. Like, yeah, come see us. These home games are not worth it.
No, it's. I'm telling you, and it's scary. It's really scary. So Jen's gonna
It's
take
very
that
good,
one.
Twan. You know better than that.
That's my lucky number. I was supposed to call.
Security good.
You know, the last two hands, our hands had the same 4 cards.
I believe it. I believe it.
And you always had the best hand.
So you're saying I had king? Yeah.
So I appreciate the pull.
You look like someone famous. I have to fall for you. I'm sorry.
I was definitely remembering you there.
See that?
The light went off.
That's a great idea, though. I like it.
Or at least a green light that already got your cards at least.
I don't think it would take more than like another $100 in China.
Because
or
when you
200.
play,
So now Dennis
play at
has
higher stakes, there are people who are
pocket
trying to,
sixes
like,
here
hide
under the
their
gun. He did call
either
1600s.
They
Adele.
Make it fair for everyone.
And the big one's just going to check it with a Jack 7 of hearts here. It's going to be heads up to the flop. Ooh, I like the camera dramatics there. So Adele gets a 7 on the flop, and he's going to check it at Dennis, and he checks back. Okay. Friendly game. Dennis is going to take a little stab here. Looks about 3,000. Oh, and he gets Adele to fold the best hand. Between both of them, obviously, guys. Don't crucify me. Thank you, Twan. Love you guys. Christian, appreciate you. They really like us.
They do.
Oh my god, guys, stop.
You know what? It is really nice too. A lot of nice compliments going on here, and it's nice the number of men that in the poker room yesterday I dealt, and so many guys said Happy Mother's Day to me, and it's just cool to get recognition, whether it's that or you know just the commentary, just anything. And we have so many nice players here that kind of just take that extra moment to say something nice and make you feel good.
Love that.
And you can get more. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to the stream.
Yeah, make sure you even like this video. Helps us out. And it helps you guys out so you guys don't miss a thing. Again, we are on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and of course Discord. 24/7 poker. Keep up to date with all of the stuff going on at the PBKC, the Action Palace. whether it's a high hand or interacting with other players. And speaking of players, here's our chip count here. Robert H. on top with 29% of the chips in play here at 230,000. Israel, was it K? Yes. 22% at 172,000. Dennis at 13% at 105,000. Adele, 103,000. And Kevin D at 12% at 94.4. And so on. And this is hand number 44, level number 9. Blinds are 800, 1600 with a 1600 ante. Pot's already at 4,000. We do have a dinner break after this. During our dinner break, we're going to play our clips of Handemonium from all the hands that we had during this week that been pretty spicy. You might even see yourself on TV, so make sure you check that out.
I noticed the Instagram has gotten fun lately, too.
Yeah.
I don't know who's doing the Instagram here lately, but it was just showing a couple different big plays that were going on throughout the Moneymaker series, and my favorite, there were some dad jokes out there, so. Kevin actually flops best here with his tray deuce, nines and trays, and takes it down on the flop.
Go to Okeechobee West.
Pauline with great advice. They're talking about where they're going to have dinner on the break, and Pauline's letting them know.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
think
gonna be
he
crowded.
said. Yeah, Okeechobee Steakhouse.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that does sound good. I'm like, oh, wait, Mother's Day.
Yeah, this
Everything's
is not
busy.
The time, yeah. I have my birthday is Valentine's Day, so this is like old hat for me. We never go out on my birthday.
It's like my best friend, too. Her birthday is right after Valentine's Day, so we celebrate right before or right after.
And I had come by right by there before anything had happened. I passed by a little while ago and I must the first time. Like, what the hell happened here? Some motorcycles there.
Oh, yeah, they're talking about the accident.
Yeah, they were just riding along, probably all 20 of them, and someone just hit it. Right at that light? Yeah, right there. You could see the motorcycle.
Yeah, so.
They're all crying on the side. You know somebody's died. That's why they had so many cop cars. You know, they had to close the road and take pictures. Somebody might go to prison for that. You never know. They're drunk. They're in big trouble. That's why Florida has the easiest ball game.
All right, we don't know Zen's hand here. He's made it 3.2 thousand. Let's see if we get some action and we can play along. Kevin's definitely calling with the sevens.
Yeah, and the small blind.
And we got Zen with the mystery hand, so I'm taking Kevin. I'm taking Kevin versus the mystery hand. We're good. Sevens are good.
So far.
Yeah. Check back. Now Zen has Jack 10 in my opinion. Because it's a good hand to have with this turn card.
Spades.
Kevin's going to lead out with his sevens. Only one over on that board. Pretty clean run out. And Zen's like, I don't have sevens beat. Dana was right. How did she know?
Because, Dana, you know.
And we'll never know exactly what it was, but...
Oh, my God, Christian, thank you for that wonderful compliment. We love being here. We like this trio of ladies as well.
We'll be the security. We can hold it down.
We've got this. And it's, of course, ladies' night on Mom's Day. Can't get any better. With Mom and Dana, we're giving her a shout-out to Happy Mom's Day. And to all the moms and to all the girls that are not moms. We're glad to be here.
Happy to be here.
Absolutely.
Nowhere else I'd rather be on Mother's Day than on the stream. I mean, one other place, but
I think there might be for you.
Yeah.
For me, no. For you, yeah. But anyway, I apologize, ladies. Yes, I was just, you know, it's the line. Jason flies, Nancy buys. So, Jason, I handed Jason some money so he could bring us some chow, and Jason's off and running. There we go. This is what we want to show. Can we get a picture? Can we put this in? Hold on. Put that in.
Yeah, let the viewers
Absolutely.
know.
So that's what we're
what
talking about.
I left to come commentate for them.
That's what we're doing.
There you go, guys.
That's
Can
what
you
I
cute
said
little
before.
baby?
I'm telling you.
Oh, they're so cute.
I
It's
know.
Dana's.
I know. Since we couldn't have this lovely little thing live with us,
She's smiling with you guys.
it's the next best thing. I said we'll get that shot. Anyway,
Upside
I
down.
love it. Oh, the
So
upside down.
cute.
So
I got a rough house with her too.
liking with the sevens, shoved it all in, gets Kevin to fold.
Your baby's adorable.
If you would like to be this baby's father, please write in to PBKC.
She is taking applicants.
Yeah, we're single momming it out here, so.
That's it. That's it. Well, and we've got
Where's the
Stefymo and the OG Nance, and we've got Dana. Dana, whom I've now nicknamed Dana the Dancing Queen.
Yes.
So
Love it.
it's Stefymo the Super Legend, Dana the Dancing Queen, and the OG old girl, Newport Jazz Nance. We are in the booth. It is the trio of ladies that are par excellence on Mom's Day. And thank you, Juan. Yeah, this is a great trio. We know a little bit about this game.
They have increased the volume on the mics at the table, right?
Yeah.
The table stream is
You
up.
want it lower? Or you want it?
No,
Oh, okay.
I like that. I was gonna say I like when you can hear the cards,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean just in general, hearing the table talk and everything, I think that the viewers probably really like that.
Oh,
and-
for sure. We love the table talk. Sometimes we let them do their thing and we listen because sometimes it's funny or a good story. So.
Absolutely. And a quick shout out to Georgia for delivering these fantastic
Yes,
cookies.
they're so good. Those mini banana muffins are fantastic too. You
Oh,
should
I
have
didn't.
them.
I didn't get that at all.
Well, it's right there in that little Ziploc bag.
I just took one and a piece. I just took one for the side and a piece broke
Girl.
off.
Trying to, that's why I keep dropping.
So we have to try that too. But yeah, it's always my pleasure to be able to treat our great stream team. That's Ron the Remarkable, Jason the Jewel, and Sue the Superb, running our production of this magnificent stream today.
All right,
Great job.
blind versus blind here. Robert's gonna raise it up and take it down. Can I hang on to this king five?
Fredo.
I
Oh,
love
Fredo.
Fredo, are you here in the building today or are you at home enjoying yourself with your mama?
And you know, we were talking about Dennis earlier. I
Yes.
think Dennis was in the last Moneymaker event we had here. If
Yeah,
I'm not
I believe
correct.
you are correct here, Nancy.
It's just
yeah.
I kept going back and forth in my mind, and
No, yeah, you,
I think that's
was
where
there.
from where we know him.
There we go.
Z, it was suited. Get those cards back.
Yeah, he says I'm not feeling it.
didn't like the position.
It had an 8
Exactly.
and the 8s didn't work out, so 8-7 isn't gonna work out.
I think he has
either.
PTSD now from the
Yeah,
6s and 8s.
He's shook.
Ooh,
He is definitely shook.
Shooketh.
I be shooketh.
Raise 32.
And on the 4th day of Moneymaker, I was shooketh.
I like it.
It was good.
And it was good, or not so good, as the case may be.
All right, the raise went up to 3.2, and this is where you see that Zen does play different than the standard player. He's going to overcall here with his 8-7. He's going to be second to act and just has a hand that is either going to flop great or flop nothing, I think is what's going on in his mind. Easy to get away from,
Exactly, girlfriend.
but if you do end up smashing something, then you can possibly win a lot of chips.
Bet 31.
Now it's a battle between Israel and Robert. And of course, Israel's hand is going to stay good through all of this.
Bet
Top pair,
52.
decent kicker.
Yes.
5,200 out there. And the flop did get checked through, so Robert's thinking about this with his second pair.
Exactly. Robert had made the pre-flop raise.
Yeah.
Israel had just flatted, so you're absolutely right, Dana.
And I think with having no kicker there kind of plays into it too, makes it an easier fold. And Zen is in the danger zone. Zen's got less than 10 big blinds here. So we're going to see a shove coming up, 6.88 big blinds.
Correct, my dear.
Yeah. Zen has to make a move here.
Yeah, these blinds have increased, as we said, at 800, 1600, 1600 on the big blind ante, so he does have to make something happen here, girls.
And I'm going to say, too, a player like Zen, we're going to be going into the dinner break. You know, he does have the ability to re-enter a tournament like this, so I think he'd rather go in with starting stack than a 10K clinger kind of stack. So he's definitely going to get it in before dinner break and see what happens.
You're absolutely spot on, girlfriend, yeah, because starting back with 40K is a whole lot better than being at 10.
And that'll be the close of registration when these guys do come back.
That's correct.
I'd say this could be the hand here, and
This
I
is
believe
it. Yeah, he's gone all in.
all in.
Yeah, which is kind of what we expected.
Raised to 32.
And this is a great spot for it. It folded around to the button. Who
Correct.
Don't have anything. King 9 is going to play well, so he gets it in. And Israel feels like if he has 2 live cards, he should call, which he does.
Yeah, and Israel's got the chip stack to do so anyway. 8 in the window. Oh, Zen, yeah, but like Dana said, it was the proper move to make.
Yeah, it
He
was.
can come back in. He's got till 7:45, and he comes back in again, as we mentioned, was 40,000, far better than going into starting after the dinner break. Blinds are going to be so much more, increased.
I think Jess is still in too,
Jess,
as well.
yes,
Yeah, I think I did see her.
I think so too.
His,
as a
yeah,
matter of
his
fact.
wife, Jessica.
And even though Zen was on the shorter stack, since we've been on, Israel's going to be happy that Zen is no longer on his left.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
correct.
I agree. Agreed.
Thank you.
We are on that
16 to go.
half-century mark with hands. Yeah,
Okay.
One, right?
Yeah, when you have a player
Thank
like
you.
Zen to your immediate left, you definitely sweat all of his double-up potentials, even if you're
Raise.
not involved.
55.
You don't want someone like that to have chips, especially if they're in position on you.
Definitely can be intimidating, that's for sure.
without a doubt.
All right, how about 10s now? Let's try with our boy this time.
Oh, super
The
upgrade.
10s have been
Super
crushing
upgrade.
I mean, this is
everything.
getting in too, right?
You see the
Yep.
list?
There
It's
it
an
is.
all-in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a
He's
definite
got
show.
21K, so he's going to be the effective stack here.
Third time's a charm.
The radio station, people.
And I think that'll be, what, about 8 big blinds? 21.
Now it's back to Robert. He's got Queen Jack suited.
In the hijack position, at least 16.3 more to call.
Oh. I still think they need to hear it.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
That was
Joel,
the best.
Joel goes to announce the bet really emphatically, and the guy just waves him off. He's like, I don't care about that. He just wanted to kind of see things for himself here.
Correct.
And you have. Take care for that bottle.
20-0.
You got half the bottle, I got the other half.
Sometimes the players don't want us, you know?
No problem.
And that's
Give out
cool.
the book.
Poker is a visual game.
Absolutely correct. I was just going to say that spot on. And of course, Robert is a seasoned, consummate player. So.
Yeah, I think that this was really close for Robert. I mean, he did take that extra time to just kind of show that, but
Robert with over 200,000.
yeah, he's
It's
got the chips for it.
exactly
Two
what I
overs
was going to
here,
say.
so.
Correct. 10s have been running hot though. Right now, Queen in the
Uh-oh.
window.
Queen.
Oh my goodness, Z.
Z, come back to us.
That's the only time the 10s got crushed in several days running. They've been
My
running hot.
goodness.
Z's going to avoid 6s, 8s, and 10s.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a ouch. And that's the weirdest thing, as I was saying. The 10s have been, from the time we started streaming, we watched 10s take it down, make a full house, 10s take it down
Dead button.
with the flush. I mean, the 10s have been just rocking solid on every flight, which is weird.
I don't know that. I just know I'm getting the right price when this
Oh, I missed this in the chat. Anna in Florida. Who's the third voice?
You,
It's a me, Mario,
I already said, I announced Dana the Dancing Queen.
the dancing queen.
'Cause of
She
the
likes to
slats.
dance.
We going out after this.
Yeah.
Midnight, here we come.
I like it. This girl's got the outfit on,
Yeah.
ready to do it. I told
Wow.
you. That's why I
You
called
could
her
really dance.
dancing. All she wants to do is dance, dance.
right, 4 ways to the flop. I like that. I feel like it's been a minute.
Yeah. 8 in the window.
But Dennis is still going to check. Actually, everyone checks around.
Absolutely.
Bet 5K.
That's the way to go. Dennis says, I'm going to take control. Everybody else showing weakness, so it looks like my
Sometimes
8
that's all
is-
you need to do here, Nance,
Look
you
at,
know?
that's exactly right. Nobody's betting anything. He spiked a pair in the window. Gets checked to.
Exactly.
Everybody, I mean, the
Why not?
pre-flop, there was no raise. Checked on the, flop.
And Dana is a dealer here. She's actually, wait, you dual
Absolutely.
rate? Do you
Yeah,
do floor too,
she
or no?
does.
You dabble in it?
Yeah.
She does a little bit of everything.
A little of this, a little of that.
A little
Dana-
bit of this,
I go where they
a little
need
bit
me.
of that. Yeah. Right?
That's Dana's kind of like I did the same. I dueled, dealt, deal. We do it all.
She's a dealer. We're all dealers here.
We are.
Yes.
We're all dealers here.
runner.
We're all great friends or family, we should say.
You're our big
Yes.
guy.
And again,
And
yeah,
she
it
does
is.
play, so I guess she is a player too in some sort of way.
well,
Just not here, but
Temporarily retired.
I know.
Until the baby is older, we are retired from playing
Play.
poker.
it's more like taking a break.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's a little
I did
temporary.
I played once when I was pregnant with baby, and I played a multi-day tournament, and you know, your girl chopped it.
You know.
Your girl chopped it.
Just chop the baby.
I
Just
had
no
lucky
big
baby
deal.
in me, yeah, you know.
So baby or not, you still got it, girl.
But yeah,
All of the
and
above.
they only
Correct.
gave me 2 cards. I'm not used to
Raise
playing 2-card
4,000.
games, but
Dana likes the action. She likes to play some PLO,
She's the
girl.
PLO
give me
girl.
as many cards as you got.
Yeah.
I like it.
She's like stud,
High, low,
say
all
less.
of it.
I
yeah.
like it. I like it.
She likes the action.
The big O. Let's do a little big O.
I love Big O.
I know you do. That's why.
I know sometimes I get bored, like playing just regular poker, and I just play table games. I know donkey, but still, I get lucky, man.
You know
It's
what?
crazy.
You gotta
I mean, that's the way to do it.
You know, sometimes you just gotta do a little something different.
We should all play a tournament.
I'm 100% in agreement. A ladies' event.
The trend now is to bring like the dogs. I hear about all these dogs going to Hard Rock. We're bringing the
Dude.
baby. Just bring her in a stroller.
Put it
and,
right
like,
here
yeah.
on the table.
Yeah.
Got
Just
the-
pretend like there's a dog in this stroller, though. You know, like.
Be like, you can bring your dog, but I can't bring my baby.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I
This
believe
is my pet.
I believe
My
in the,
emotional support.
I believe in the person over the. You know,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's all I gotta say. But yes, I think the baby is definitely invited.
Don't want any of the viewers to be confused.
The viewers ain't getting confused, Joel. We got this.
Do we know what's going on?
I don't even know what he's talking about. They're gonna get confused about.
I
but
don't know what he said. Yeah.
I
don't
think
know
he's
what he
just
said.
announcing the bets and maybe
60-minute dinner break.
Heads up.
60 minutes, right? 1 hour dinner break.
ain't no confusion
Bet
on ladies'
6,000.
night.
You're absolutely right, Dana.
I'm not sure, but
The girls.
have
got
you
it.
been to Jacksonville or St. Augustine? The poker rooms up there or no?
Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're like,
She's- I've been.
askew?
I've been.
Who?
Anne wants to know, that's all.
Oh, I love it. You should start bringing your dog, Fredo. Ay ay ay.
Alfredo, I think you should too. I can walk it. That's what I do on my
That's
side.
right. There
You
we
know,
go.
I do the dog
is
walks.
true.
That's right. She's
Yeah,
that's
don't
her.
bring your dog. Steffi needs the money.
Leave
your
it with
dog at home.
Steffi.
Steffi
Let
will
her.
check it
That's
out.
Yeah.
correct. That's what I was gonna say.
I'll send you all the pictures
That's
and videos.
her
The
side
dogs
hustle,
will be
yeah.
loving.
If Steffi doesn't have a copy of your keys yet, you're not doing the right thing.
Ah.
You know? Yeah.
I know,
like
I
it.
have to have it separate. I have so many keys on
I'm
one of my
sure.
chains.
You must be super organized. I couldn't do it. We're winding down here. Everyone's heading to
5,000.
dinner. Kevin's gonna. A lot of times people take advantage of this. You saw everybody hop up from the table,
Yes.
and the last hand before like a dinner break ends up having a lot of action, fairly often because. In this situation, the button opens. The big blind doesn't believe him.
Yeah.
I
Correct.
mean, Robert doesn't have much here. I think maybe if it was even like suited or like a king 8, he might have defended.
Yes, exactly, Dana. But you're right. When you
Yeah.
get to this last hand before the dinner break, you see that there could be major action because
Yeah.
everybody's getting up off the table, which gives you so much information.
Of course. And a lot of players just don't want to fold that hand because they think that the raiser's up to something.
Correct. try to take advantage of, like I said, everybody kind of
Let him go run on the track. I'll run with him.
I like it. We can take.
I'll
well,
clean up after him.
Stefymo
We'll go walk around.
this is
walk around the
perfect.
track.
Look at that. Hey, Josh, can we set this up for a side shit here?
Yeah.
Little side hustle for Steph right here on the track.
Camp Schmergel
I
at
like it.
PBKC.
I like it. Sounds like a great name.
Oh, look, see, he just brought you up again. He says, we want Nancy and Betty. Kevin just said that.
Oh, Kevin, thank you so much.
We're going to try to get Betty in here, but
got
we
it.
are on our 1 hour dinner break, everybody. I'm going to play some Handemonium, some hands that we've seen this last week, some crazy hands. It's a nice clip
Who
that we
came
have.
up with Handemonium, though?
I
What
like
a great
it.
word.
It's pretty great.
I think I want to say either Terry or Ron.
I'm going to say you did. I'm gonna I'm gonna give you the credit.
We're gonna go with. It's all the girls.
Collect
It's
the-
Mom's Day.
Handemonium.
Before we
How good
run
is that, right?
crushes.
Yeah.
I know, I love it.
I
I
gotta
love
tell
you.
you, before you start the Handemonium,
Yes, of course.
what is a flop called that is not at all what you wanted? This is my word.
Uh-oh.
It's the flopposite.
Oh, flopposite.
Opposite.
Like it. I like it.
that.
The flopposite could cause a lot of Handemonium.
You're not kidding.
It's so good.
Roll that beautiful
I
bean
like
footage.
that. Roll that footage, baby.
We'll be back,
Flopposite.
everybody.
Before you run that, too, I just wanted to make one big.
Yes, Nancy.
Just to keep it, because on my show is keeping everybody apprised of all the winners of these events so far, and I'm going to give you a whole rundown later, but just to keep you updated from my Wednesday show, event 16, yeah, that was, again, the one and done, just so everybody knows it was a two-way chop with Louis Capella Mila taking 15,000 and change. He chopped it with Mr. Cham. Also, just so you know, we were talking about Jessica Kai. Jessica Kai came home with 5,000 out of that event. And Nick Viscani, who took the opening event, which was the Mystery Bounty, he won that one, pulled a $3,000 bounty. He came in sixth in that one, coming home with 3K. Event number 17 was the Moneymaker Deep Stack. Prize pool was crushed there too, over 7,000 in the prize pool. And Scott Angler, he won it outright, taking home 2,700 and change. This one, which I saw here on Wednesday, Shamika, our girl, Shamika Lamar was there. She took second with 16-17. Marquis Ware came in third, over $900. Thomas James came in fourth, over $698. Randy Wagner came in fifth, $551. And the reason I'm bringing it up, Betty Davis came in sixth, $441 on that one. Event number 19 was again at Moneymaker Deep Stack. 5,000 guarantee. Again, that prize pool, we've been crushing. The prize pool was over 7,300 and change. And Brady Fabi takes down the trophy and 2,300 and change in a two-way chop with Marquis Ware. So Marquis been playing great. Brady playing great. Event number 20 was the Moneymaker Deep Stack. The there was 10,000 plus in that prize pool. Once again, crushing the prize pool. Andrew DeFeo wins it outright, takes home over 3,500 and change. And of course, event number 21 was again that 5,000 Moneymaker Deep Stack. It was running nightly. Again, prize pool crushed there with Jeffrey Sorensen winning that one outright, taking over 2,300 and change. So, I mean, congrats to all these guys
Hell yeah.
playing in all these events. The trophies are spectacular. We were just talking earlier. It was Jay Kerbel and also Mark Levy. Both of them have 5 Moneymaker trophies right now. I said it before in my show that these guys could just line their bookshelves and their walls with these spectacular trophies. So thank you. And again, everybody,
Pretty
thank you.
amazing.
Yeah, thank you for joining us in the chat, everybody. Just follow, like, subscribe on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, X. My girl already taught me Insta, TikTok. We got Discord with a 24/7. Get all the bases. And come and see the 3 girls here in the booth. You know where we are, 1111 North Congress. That's right across from PB International Airport. You know the line. Hop on a plane, jump on a bus, get in the car, come and see us. We're here all day, all night. Dana's got the flopposite causing Handemonium. And she's Dana the Dancing Queen, and Stefymo the Super Legend with the side hustle. Bring your dog. She got this covered. And then the OGO girl. We got it all.
Learning the lingo.
Smack dab.
So go take a break, everybody. Don't go anywhere, though. Keep us up.
We're
Whatever
here
you
all
have to
night.
do. Yeah, we're here till midnight at least. So we're
We are.
We
going.
got baked goods and
We're going to enjoy some more cookies from Georgia. Thank you, Georgia.
And
Much love.
Nancy bought pizza.
And we're
Jason's
gonna,
bringing
scope the
that.
field. Maybe see who we could bring back here. Maybe
there
another
is
lady to join
nowhere
us.
we rather be.
We want to be here all day, all night, like I said.
All right, everyone. We're going to show you some clips. We'll be back soon.
Basel here going to raise it up to 6,500 with the king 9.
He's been opening a bunch, Basel. He's been getting a bunch of really good cards. As you saw, he had the ace-king suited. Before that, he had a bunch of pocket pairs.
Maybe heads up to this flop. Deuce 3-5. Neither player connecting. King high of Basel still in the lead.
A diamond there, one diamond on the flop.
Check, check. Another diamond.
The power of the back doors.
This is where I'd expect. I was going to say I would expect a bet from Paul there in a way. I went check, check on the flop. Now you pick up the.
Right.
But instead,
I'd imagine a call, at least.
What's the bet here? 8K into 17.
Raise. Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
It's another way to play it.
It is. It's going to get through, too.
Oh, is it going to get through?
Wow.
Whoa. What did we just see there?
Wait a sec, man. Is that even possible? What?
Small blind, big blind.
Wow.
It's a hell of a play. He had
King
king 9 there. There's a blind versus blind here. We're going to see Mike limping in with the king 5 of clubs, and Georgia will happily check the 7 deuce.
Yeah. Oh, she flops gold. Wow. Now Mike's going to lead into her.
And even better, Mike's going to lead in. He does have a flush
Oh,
draw
that's
here.
true.
So
That
this
is
an
true.
action flop.
Yeah, it could be. She just says, okay, I got, and then she
yeah,
whispered in his ear, I got a deuce. She
her
leaned
coming
in.
over the top.
Oh, no! 7 deuce for the both. This is one of the hands. What the hand were you on?
Wow.
This is crazy. I don't know. What number is this hand?
Which shows up in a little bit. All right, we got 10,000 bet here. Georgia's standing up just to make sure she sees
she's
what.
like, that is what I'm looking at. That's a 7.
No, I know, but it shows in the beginning of the hand.
She doesn't raise. Lets him. You know what? Let the player dunk off the rest of his chips.
And look at this small betting by Mike here, too.
Right. All right, she's like, enough is enough. Yeah, he calls. How can you not fall through there? Oh, man, 7 deuce. He's like, what in the world? I got eliminated.
That progressed a lot slower, too, than I thought it would. It like kept betting like 5,000, 10,000.
Small blind versus
big blind. But eventually it gets all in as we imagined it would with full house against second nut flush.
And he's still stunned about it. He's like, what? That's a revolving chair for sure.
Yep. Yeah, so Thomas first here. He's well, Thomas is first. He'll fold. Now we're to Israel.
Right.
Well, look at what Diana's got behind him. Kings for Diana.
King, yes. Let's get max value here. She looks at the clock where the blinds are at. We're at 3-5. I want to get value, 15K. Oh, never mind. All in. No value at all.
Yeah, she's still, blinds at 3-5-5.
Oh, my God. New
Whoa.
player sits down to aces. He says, I guess I call. Cooler City. What?
Wow.
Is that even legal? Oh, man. Brutality right there.
What a table change for David right now. Still going to have to hold up here, but great shape.
6 tray 7 flop it sure is.
Spades, though.
Backdoor spade for king
Diana.
spade. Brick on the river
7 of hearts.
Good
So
game,
David going to knock out Diana there.
You know, sometimes in a tournament you wait all day for kings.
Yeah, that's what they call the definition of a cooler there. Aces against kings.
Yeah.
Not much you can do.
No, nothing you can do there. I mean, even if they saw the flop, it gets in the same way. You know?
Oh, 100%.
So
it's all right. We're gonna get there together.
I don't know if I'll ever get there, Terry.
I would say starting stacks average stack
60?
right now is probably 60. Yeah, give or take. We could go.
Hey,
up, we could go up and look at the screen,
field.
but you know.
I was gonna say the screen's there, but that's
no.
It's
We're
not
not doing
really
that.
accurate.
It's too far. It's too far.
30
not
minutes
doing
into
that.
the future.
Mike gonna limp 9-8 suited. Adam right behind him with a pocket pair.
I'm not sure. I think that's a little too early position, especially with Mike's stack size to be calling with 8-9 suited.
Listen, man, at this stage of the game, I like the raise or fold method.
Yeah, 100%.
If you want to play it, just make a little raise, and if you don't want to raise with the hand, then just fold. Unless, of course, Mike is balancing in some monsters.
Airborne
which
Ranger.
I don't know if he is.
Oh, wow.
Airborne Ranger says
Speaking
we're
of
in better
monsters-
shape today. 34 left at the second break yesterday. You don't have to tell me. I was there.
Incoming 3-bet from Ryan. Or not.
Hello?
Very sneaky flat here from Queens on the big blind.
Wow,
This might
he got
actually
lucky
work out
with
for
that
him.
flop.
Yeah, nothing on the flop. Great
This
news
might-
for
and a-
Ryan.
and a
Wow,
check.
look
He
at
was
the check.
Full trap mode from
That
Ryan
is
here. Yeah.
That is an impressive trap.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
So, if you're trapping pre and you're trapping on the flop, do you check raise here or
100%? Yes,
I mean,
this
yeah,
is the time.
I think
This
this is the
the
perfect time.
If he's got aces or kings,
for
it
the
is
check
what it
raise.
is. But this is the one.
There's no way you can. Yeah.
Oh, he's going big.
I mean, there's
I feel like just all in. Why even put in like 35? Just get it in.
when you have like 40 or 50. Yeah. Or you could do. I mean, I guess you could do like a small raise to like 25, which is still have your stack.
Yeah, but then you're gonna let in all the flush draws in for a cheap price. I mean, this has got to send in
Here's
alarm
all in.
bells for
Finish
him.
We're gonna have a snap call. And Ryan is gonna be huge favorite here.
Gino says, "Oh, now you realize you got me," but in fact, he does not. Gino, you can't always be right, buddy.
Yeah, Gino's always right sometimes.
Deuce on the turn.
And a very trappy play from Queens pays off for Ryan. Max value on a 7-high board. Queens versus 10s.
I mean, it's a good trap.
Keep it on. Note it, but maybe it's not. Note it, but maybe it's not going to be in the top 5. Maybe. It's a pretty. It's an interesting play from Ryan here. Very trappy and very well disguised monster queens on a 7-high board. It
couldn't
really
have worked out
for
any
him.
better with that flop. I mean,
Correct.
7 deuce 4. I mean,
7-4 deuce. 10s never folding. I mean, there's a lot of flush draws and maybe a top pair A7s that maybe Ryan could be check raising with.
All right, folding around. Rich probably wishes he was on a Poker After Dark right about now. I was joking, Rich.
Oh, he's showing it. He's showing it. The whole reason he's doing it so he can show it.
So he can show everybody 7 deuce.
Yep.
That'll be sick. And he's got Mike thinking about it.
Oh, Mike's calling. Mike's for sure calling. He is out of position.
And yeah, we're doing this. Big raise to 7 deuce. Mike gets his jack. Rich is, well, he's not drawing dead, but he's drawing life support. And he's still betting. I admire his tenacity. Now Rich is drawing dead. He needed runners.
Rich is never drawing dead.
No, dude, he's drawing dead.
No, he's never drawing dead. Watch this.
Dead.
Watch this.
Dead.
Never drawing dead.
Dead. Deader than Kenny in the first 5 seasons of South Park.
Not when Mike folds his hand. He's not.
He's beyond dead. And you know what? He's dead. He got up like The Walking Dead, and then dead again.
Buddy, when Mike folds his hand, we'll see who's drawing dead. And then when he shows it, that's going to be the best part.
He will absolutely show.
I guarantee you, there's
Absolutely.
a 99% chance we're showing this.
Oh, I'm getting the clip button ready.
Yeah.
He's absolutely going to show it. Win or lose, he's going to show it.
This one's going to make it on our clips of the week. Mike knows it too. Mike knows that his hand is good right now.
No, he absolutely did not. And shows it.
Oh, it was a hundo.
Oh.
Look at Gino. Even Gino loves it.
Oh, I double dipped on that one.
And just like that, the action has been really flying. I'll tell you what. In this past 2 or 3 hours that we've been live,
I'm shocked. We are at 15.
We're at 15.
We got 15 remaining.
Imagine that.
We are bagging at
and
12.
The stacks are not short. You know, average is got to be more than 20 bigs. And the stacks are starting to get big here. We see some 250K stacks here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but our blind's 15, 2,500?
Right now we're at 15.3.
15.3, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Did Rich just open 7 deuce again?
Oh, no.
I do believe he's starting to get a little frustrated here. He just can't find a hand. When he does find a hand, he either gets 3-bet or he just can't flop, can't flop well. So, it's been a rough day for Rich. I'm surprised he still has chips left, I'll be honest. I would have taken a stand at some point and just got frustrated and blasted off my 50K in chips. So, here we have action-y flop.
That's a pretty unlucky flop, actually, for Rich, just because...
Rich is going to have to represent it here because he's a pre-flop raiser.
Well,
and Ryan's open-ended. He's never folding.
Well, what I'm saying is the other player had Jack 10, so the chances of Ryan flopping a Jack or 10 are not as good because the other player had removal.
But this is a pretty good...
But this is my point, though. Just the fact that a king-queen comes, it does give Ryan equity drawn to a straight and a backdoor flush draw.
He's 50-50. He's got 2 overs now.
But if it's just a king or just a queen, it's an easy fold.
Correct. Club?
Oh,
good
wow.
Lord. Ryan just hits a gin.
so
Don't do it, Rich.
gross.
If Rich fires here, it's going to be goodbye. All right, good safe check here from Rich.
No way.
So now
that's a 7.
River pairs the board.
Wow.
Although
that gives Rich trips.
Ryan, oh, you're right. I didn't even realize.
That is
so this would be a really
gross.
sick check from Ryan. This
No,
would be
Ryan's just going to bet. And
of
Rich
course
is
he
just
has to.
gonna
He can't risk it going check.
Right.
He's got to go for value. It just would be so sick if he just checked and Rich just jammed, thinking that Ryan has a king. 22. And Rich is probably not happy, but he's gonna have to call. Yeah. He's not happy.
He just knows this is not even
look,
king queen. It's not even like king queen. Like he wants to fold. You know.
I know. But it's
you just can't. You just never. You just hit the gin card. You're just never folding here.
What did he say?
He said, "Do you fold if I raise?"
I love
Jack.
Rich. Jack 10 is,
Jack 10's
bro.
good.
I love Rich. He's so good. Yeah. God, that's so gross. If the river's not a 7, he doesn't pay off. It's like so gross. Oh, what a frustrating day for Rich. Yeah, you can see it on his face. Such a frustrating day for a good player.
You know, it's an ice rink just down the street. Let's go down there. We'll lace them up. You know, we'll play a little one-on-one.
Panthers make another deep run, huh?
Well,
the cards are in the box now, but
fun.
no small blind.
Right.
Julian has actually been pretty dormant for a while. He's got a monster here. Queens under the gun.
Josh with J's.
Oh, boy. This could get ugly. Oh, boy.
Yeah, oh, it's going to be painful, and I'm here for it.
We love it.
I love the
We love the blood.
Oh, my good Lord. Ooh,
no.
Now it's time for pain.
Wow, can Queens get away from this somehow?
Yeah, let me just sneak.
Get ready for the
Oh, yes,
button.
I'm definitely getting that ready. Getting that ready, buddy.
let me write this one down.
All in.
Where's the pen? What hand number is this? We don't even know yet, but... Wow, Queens, Kings.
Kings, Queens, Jacks. Why can't I deal hands
Bro,
like this?
Can Queens get away from this? Okay, so Queens open under the gun. It's been 3-bet, 4-bet jammed in front of you. Can Queens get away from this right at the money bubble? Like, this actually might be a really amazing fold here from Julian. I won't even be that shocked. It's a gross spot for sure.
2 ladies at the same time.
But, wow, you've never said that before.
Yeah.
Wow. Great fold from Julian.
Wow.
I said if it wasn't for the fact that he'd been 3-bet and 4-bet already, that
yeah.
This looks, and this is such like an ace-king type jam. I think Josh, I don't know if Josh can get away from it at this point.
Yeah,
he's a brand new player. You know nothing about him. He could have aces or ace-king. Wow, good. Wow, good fold from Josh. Look at Julian is so happy right now that Nick just showed kings. Wow.
Oh, he showed him?
He showed him. Did you miss it?
Boo.
Mike D just chipping away, chipping up. It's 370K, just getting further and further away from the pack. I like how Rich's glasses fell exactly like when
Right.
he was about to make a decision. I didn't see him. Did he nod his head or? Rich has the best hand here. Let's a limp pot. He's just gonna jam it. Wow, Josh just snapped
and we're gonna
calls.
play the
What?
feud.
I wonder what Josh was thinking. Was he just like just taking a stand? Do I think Rich
Maybe
is
he was watching
bluffing?
the stream earlier before he came to the final table. And he's all like, he's got 7 deuce, and I'm gonna spank him.
Wow, yeah. Rich is actually like he kind of winced. He kind of winced when Josh snap called. I think Rich was like not happy. He just wanted to take down some blinds and antes and.
I mean, he's a solid favorite here. He shouldn't be too
right,
upset.
Right. You're 2-1 favorite. Rich has him cover board, not by much.
I rarely win these.
Rich is
right.
not doing a good job of manifesting greatness right now. He's kind of being a little skeptical. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a very
The suspense is killing me, but in hand for hand, you have to wait for the action to complete on the other table. That's what we're waiting on here, folks.
Honestly, on the money bubble, it's kind of a loose limp call.
All right, here we go.
Stack. Wow, what's going to happen? Oh, no.
Oh, wow. There's some outs.
Oh, no.
What?
No.
What? How?
Good
How?
Lord. Oh, that's tough for
How, Drew?
So
how?
So Rich said I rarely win these, where he's a big favorite, 2-1 favorite, and
wow.
and just Josh flopped
Just
open-ended. I had a feeling.
Power.
I had a feeling when he flopped the open-ended that it was not going to go well.
There's jinxing yourself, and then there's power jinxing yourself, and that's what Rich did. I rarely win these. King 10, Jack 10. Spikes the jack on the river because, of course, where else would you spike a jack? You know, when you're a 2-1 underdog.
Julian has actually been pretty dormant for a while. He's got a monster here. Queens under the gun.
Josh with J's.
Oh, boy. This could get ugly. Oh, boy. Yeah,
Oh, it's going to be painful, and I'm here for it.
We love it.
I love the
We love the
pain.
blood. Oh, my
And
good
kings!
Lord.
Ooh,
No.
Now it's time for pain.
Wow, can Queens get away from this somehow?
Yeah, let me just sneak on.
Get ready for the
Oh,
clip that
yes,
button.
I'm definitely getting that ready. Getting that ready, buddy.
let me write this one down.
All in,
Where's the pen?
indeed.
What hand number is this? We don't even know yet, but. Wow, Queens, Kings.
Kings, Queens, Jacks. Why can't
Interesting.
I deal hands
Bro,
like this?
Can Queens get away from this? It's okay, so Queens open under the gun. It's been 3-bet, 4-bet jammed in front of you. Can Queens get away from this right at the money bubble? Like, this actually might be a really amazing fold here from Julian. I won't even be that shocked. It's a gross spot for sure.
Two ladies at the same time.
But,
oh.
Wow, you've never said that before.
Yeah.
Wow. Great fold from Julian.
Wow.
I said if it wasn't for the fact that he'd been 3-bet and 4-bet already, that.
Yeah.
This looks, and this is such like an ace-king type jam. I think I don't know if Josh can get away from it at this point.
Yeah,
He's a brand new player. You know nothing about him. He could have aces or ace king. Wow, good. Wow, good fold from Josh. Oh, look at Julian is so happy right now that Nick just showed kings. Wow.
Oh, he showed him.
He showed him. Did you miss it?
Boo.
Rich has had a very
wow
up and down, frustrating day. And
no, it's been mostly down. The one up was the 7-deuce bluff.
No, I mean, look, man, he did to get this far.
Right,
having no hands is
yeah.
impressive in itself. And Rich is just gonna kind of.
Here we go with an ace. I mean, I don't hate it.
No, this is standard. This is what you have to do at this point. And it even looks like you could have Rich's range is 100% at this point. If you're looking from Chris's perspective. So now Chris is going to run the numbers, and you're like, well,
I'm suited, but it's 10-8.
It's like 6 bigs. You know, how can I fold? And you have a chance to take out a player on the bubble, and here we go. Oh boy.
All right, Rich again, a favorite. Not as big a favorite as last time, but a solid favorite. This time he's going to do the get-up move.
Look, Rich already got his bag. He's ready to go, dude.
Hilarity has ensued here at the broadcast booth.
That's tough. I have a bad feeling. Oh, the suspense is actually killing me. This is worse than the last one.
That hand is
worse.
really dragging on that other table.
Right. Here we go.
There it is.
And we're
All
off
right.
to the
10-8
races.
clubs.
Safe for Rich.
Yep, a 10 or an 8 for
Safe
Chris.
for Rich. Safe for Rich.
Safe. Rich.
Yes.
Rich stays alive. He will live to see another hand.
I'm so happy that my bad feeling was wrong.
I was gonna say, and right before Star Wars Day, he's like, he's sitting over there like Obi-Wan. I have a bad feeling about this.
I thought it's a trap, you know. I thought.
The sounds of an ocean.
I do have a lot of dreams being a dealer, and then just dealing to like my nightmares are dealing to a table of 50 players.
So I've always been in the restaurant industry, and I have the server nightmares, and it's similar.
50 players at one table?
Well, it's similar.
That's a pretty big
I'm
table.
waiting on like the whole restaurant,
That's a
and
big
no one
table.
else is around. I can't find a manager.
How many decks do you have in your hand?
One deck.
I'm trying to plug an order
So
in.
they all get one card?
Like I said, I have to make sure the pots are right, the pot sizes are right, and then someone flips up their hand, and then I'm trying to like push them, and then I'm still trying to like, de-escalate fights and stuff in my dream. It's, It's wild.
I have server nightmares. Okay, so they both spiked a king here. One with a flush draw. This is gonna be good. This could be it.
This might be the one.
Okay, here we go. 10 of.
Matt's too short to let it go, so it's gonna go in.
What do we want to see on the turn?
It just calls here. It's all going in before the river. There's no way.
I'm kind of surprised it's not going in now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh wow! What
There
a
it
turn.
is.
That's great.
There it is.
I'm calling. I shouldn't call for these cards. I'm gonna say an
Eight hearts.
Eight
I
hearts.
knew it.
Eight
I
hearts
knew
was the
it.
exact
I
card.
knew
Yep.
it.
John, there he is. Yep.
Oh wow.
The exact
And he's
what
gonna
the
go
hell
right
card.
into that one. He's got 2 pair.
2 pair with a second nut
And he's
draw.
got the draw.
What do I do here?
Yeah, when
He
he's
needs
dead
a
to a
10
10
and he
or
needs
an
a
8, that's
10
not
bag.
a club. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not a club.
Yeah, 10 or 8. You're right.
The 8 of hearts was the exact what the hell card.
Pink.
It looks like a queen.
Clubs. Oh no, Queen of Spades.
Yeah. King 4 holds.
Yeah, it was a needed double up for Matthew.
Yep.
Yeah, he was in the blind, so I didn't see the line. Was there a raise pre-flop, and he just defended a small raise?
Yep. That is exactly what happened.
And he wakes up with a premium right away.
It's a tough life.
Tough life. You know?
Oh,
Must
wow.
be nice.
That's what we're doing wrong. We just got to get good hands.
Now here's the thing too. Obviously, Ace Jack's not a bad hand, but do you really want to fox with the chip leader who really might have no problem coin flipping with you?
And this is the thing. It's like, as Mike being the chip leader at the table, he's going to be opening wide, so he just happens to be towards the top of his range. I don't hate the 3-bet at all, to be honest. Doesn't seem like he's afraid of the bubble. Playing his hand at face value, and I think he does believe he's ahead. So.
Or maybe he just knows it's a flip. I mean, assuming maybe it's 10s or jacks, but even in a situation like that, you're never really sure. You always got to be wary of the 3-bet.
Now in Mike's spot, I know it's easy. We can see the whole cards, but being on the bubble, he can apply a lot of pressure here. Just gonna call though.
Oh wow!
Oh dear!
Holy! Oh my goodness!
Do we write that down?
Nancy would
My
give that
guy.
a smack dab for sure.
So proud of you.
You can proxy a smack dab for Nancy.
Yeah, she's got a
He'll allow
copyright.
it.
That's all her.
Wow! Can you imagine
buddy.
just getting
This is
raised
gross.
pre-flop,
Wow.
smashing 2 aces, and then he's
So
still
sick.
betting it for you?
Ugh.
Do you just slow play here? I mean, I feel like you do, right?
He's thinking about it, maybe.
I mean, the chances of your opponent having the other ace.
I mean, at this point, I don't see any reason other than to just call.
I'm with you. Because let's be honest, if your opponent has a hand like jacks,
he does raise. Okay, so he's trying to.
I mean, it's getting
get
all
the
in
money
here.
in now,
This
right?
is-
I
this
mean,
is
the
all
hands are
getting
right.
in.
Ultimately, the hands are playing themselves, but typically this is a spot where if you're Mike, you're either way ahead or way behind. So nothing wrong with the flat, but
wow, he's just calling.
he did say all in. I believe I heard him say all in.
How has Mike not snapped yet? I mean, obviously you're putting your opponent on an ace here, and if you're getting 3-bet pre-flop, then you got to worry about ace king. But we're just never folding.
He's only worried about ace king, but at the same time, it's like, man,
we're just never folding.
He's got it. He's got it.
Especially with his stack size. Maybe if it was for his whole tournament life, maybe he could fold. But you fold this hand, or I'm sorry, you call this hand and lose, you still have 500K.
Calling a 3-bet and flopping trips, right? It just cards gonna play themselves.
Wow, this is kind of surprised at the tank here.
I wonder if Dave will be irritated.
I mean, you can't really be irritated in spots like this just because you're allowed to think about it. You're allowed to process the information. Obviously, Dave wants the call until he does. Especially, listen, when your opponent's tanking like this, you think you're just good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He thinks he has the nuts right now.
Right.
He's not worried
right.
about.
Because you're assuming any ace-queen is snapping you.
Right.
Yep.
But the 3-bet pre, you know, it does feel, yeah, and he puts in the calls. He should.
No, Dave's handling it like he should. I mean, his opponent just wanted to think about it, and that's okay. I don't think he was slow rolling by any means. I just, you know, it just is what it is.
All right, Dave's gonna need some help.
Oh, wow, just smashes the queen. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
My goodness, and just like
that's
that.
the bag. Wow.
Unfortunate.
Mike's gonna walk into day 2 with 800,000 bag right here. That is wild.
That is pretty crazy. Wow, what a
Tough break for Dave. Played well.
what a hand
Very difficult hand to get away from. It's not gonna happen.
to leave on. I mean,
That is crazy. So we are bagging at 17, guys. We are finishing our final flight upstairs right now. That should be done around 1 o'clock this evening.
All right. What do we got going on here?
All right, so we got Daryl folding with 5 deuce offsuit. Joseph folds. Simon with jack 8. He's going to fold as well. Solomon with king queen offsuit.
That's our guy. He always plays on Wednesday.
Oh, Solomon?
Mm-hmm.
What if I want him to be close to me?
Ernest, you smell very good today.
I always smell good. I'm not to brag, but it's the cocoa butter. Look, it is what it is. You see me on the screen here, I'm shining. Why? I'm not sweating. It's cocoa butter. By the way, my wife put an order in that from Target today. So.
And for me, it's just my naturally given grease.
The Italian grease?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm like an oil factory.
You sweat and breathe Italian, my brother. I've known you 22 years. Nothing's changed.
Excuse me.
My Stefymo Rebel Poker says hi to you.
Oh, hey, Steffi. Rebel. We got the all-in chip here with aces. He likes the flop.
Double 10 with a queen.
And Thomas with the open-ender. Wondering if it's probably worth it, considering he'd already put in a sizable bet here.
So we got all in here. Raul with aces.
Yep. He's going to take a shot, Thomas is.
Thomas called?
Yeah, it looks like it. Or no, he's actually just asking for a count.
I mean, he has a draw. He has a straight draw here.
Well, it's only 20 more thousand.
On
That's
top
what he's
of that,
getting at. So
yeah.
It's going to do it for him. He's got a completely priced in, but he's open-ended. Got a couple outs.
Anything
Only
is
2 of
possible.
those outs are sitting in Raul's hand. So.
Well, 3 outs for Thomas here with any 9. He needs a 9 bad to survive. Let's see what Kevin can do here. Kevin comes to ace. Ooh,
That's
it's a full house.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ace wasn't an out. That's right. It was
yeah.
only a 9.
Yeah. That's
Interesting.
That's it. So ace is full. Take it down. So Raul will take that pot down. And just like that, we already have fireworks. 2 hands in. What's wrong with you, Kevin?
So that's how you double up with aces right there. Raul feeling pretty good about that hand.
This is our day 2 of the May Moneymaker event. $300 buy-in, 100K guaranteed. Smashing it by 60,500 for a total of 160,500 for the prize pool.
Thanks, Ernest.
Oh, look at this. Daryl with pocket kings here. Simon with pocket tens. And Solomon, pocket eights.
Apparently he keeps showing up to poker tournaments.
Super said that he admitted to using RTA online.
Oh. He admitted to multi-accounting and ghosting he was accused of, but denied other accusations. All right. Daryl picks up kings. He doesn't need no RTAs. Not with this hand. This hand plays itself. RTA say, you should probably raise this. Oh, thank you. Thank you, real-time assistants. How assisting. Simon, though.
Thank you for letting the people in the back know what RTA standed for.
Uh-huh.
You know?
It's just a matter of time till it's live. And eventually the future of poker is going to be tournaments are going to have their own kind of built-in RTA in the tournament system. You know what I mean? So you could see ranges. You should probably be raising in certain positions and stuff. Because everybody's going to be able to use it somehow. There's going to be a lot of cheating in that regards. Augmented reality classes. It's going to be hard to AI. It's going to be hard to check.
Thank you, Anne. Welcome. How are you today? What are we painting? What are we eating? This hand, though, flop is 8, deuce, 5. Turn is a 3. Daryl has pocket kings here. Simon has pocket tens. It's all in. And Solomon with pocket eights.
Solly man. All in. Trip eights. 3 snowmen. Out flopping the kings and the tens. Solomon doing very good in these multi-way pots. Going in behind and flopping or turning the joint. There's no way Daryl can get away from this. So
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, he could.
It'd be pretty wild if he did.
Yeah, I mean, well, I really should. I'm sorry. I messed up. He totally can get away from this. But it's going to take a lot of discipline. Especially with Solomon's image. I mean,
That's very true.
I mean,
very true, Sal.
He's been kind of going after it a little bit. It's kind of hard when you never move your back row. Ooh, you almost folded right there.
I know.
Am I really folding?
He's like, look at this board. He's probably thinking this guy has a straight.
Look at this board. How the heck? It's got to be 8s or 5s. It's what he's saying to himself. There's literally only 2 pocket pair and 5s. Yeah, it's either 8 or 5s. He just doesn't.
Wow.
Oh. Like, fully in the tank here is Daryl, and rightfully so. Man, he wants to fold.
He really does. Like you saw the pump fake like 3 times.
Something is not letting him fold. Oh, he did it.
It is.
Big foe. Big foe.
He's going to pat himself on the back and be like, oh, my God, I had kings. He said, I knew it. And he really did.
No 10.
And Simon will be eliminated.
We're supposed to see the king come on the river. You know what I mean? For
That
full
would-
maximum tilt.
That would be savage as hell.
Solomon takes out one player, and the Simon who?
Matt Savage wants phones banned at the table. He said, good luck. Well, for these series and tournaments, final tables and stuff, we are going to have them on the side by the, little table on the side. And you're going to put your headphones there, your phones, because,
Julian under the gun.
Pocket aces. And the +1.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's
Jack
okay.
is under the gun
I
with
know,
the
it's
fours.
okay.
With the fake aces. The real ones are right to the left of him.
Yeah, if you flip them over a little bit,
Oh,
it becomes,
absolutely.
aces. Oh, she's so cute. I've never been on the live stream before.
Just to hammer it in.
Oh. Pandy. I think, was that all in? And Julian must be loving this right now.
Woo! Don't jimmy me, Jules.
Calm down, boys.
What can you do? Dealer straightening out the pot here, and Julian's got to feel pretty good right about now.
Going into this hand, that's for sure.
Pandy says he's winning. The odds would argue against him. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Money's in the pot.
Cash money.
No help for tens.
Oh.
Pandy called it.
My goodness.
Maria looks surprised.
Oh, my God. How did I do that?
Oh, I got you.
That's sick.
That is pretty sick.
Ace. Mm-mm. That's crazy. So Julian, I believe, will be eliminated in 62 plays for $546.
And you know,
Armando, ace king suited under the gun. 60-ish? 70-ish?
Raise under the gun. Going to command a lot of respect here.
Armando has not played a lot of hands. at
Doesn't
this final
typically get
table.
out of line from what I've seen. And
He does not.
a
tend
very
to get out
solid
of
cash
line.
game player as well.
Super chill dude, too.
Absolutely.
Tens for
Oh,
Solomon.
boy. Okay. And we got the big stack here waking up with a really good hand.
That was close. Almost broke something. Good call.
So the question is, does Solomon put in the 3-bet here versus
I feel like
under
he
the gun
might.
open?
I think the chances.
Certainly could.
Yeah, he's grabbing a bunch of yellow chips.
Raises to 200K.
200 flat. It's a small. Yeah, I guess
And now
it's about
Mike
right.
with a
little less-
suited Queen Jack going to get in there for probably the rest of his chips.
This is another one where he could. It's definitely a three-wayable. It's a multi-way type hand, and you don't have a lot of chips, Mike. What are you gonna do?
He's looking at his pot
I mean,
odds.
it's a lot of
and
action, to be honest.
He is about to get the button, but I mean, you're just so short.
Like you said, you don't want
That's
to
what-
get
yeah,
too
that's-
short.
That's what he just said. He's getting
There
good
you
enough odds to
go.
call. You're getting at least 3-1. So more than that. Way more than that. So Mike's going to be all in for 65K. There will be a sizable side pot if.
Did he forget? Did Ryan walk away and forget that he was in a hand? Yeah. Ryan was about to walk away. So now, this is actually tricky because Armando and Solomon are like the big stacks.
Very deep. And
yeah.
I don't think Armando will come in with a 4-bet because you don't want to get 5-bet off of this hand, but
I think he might. I think there's a good chance there's a 4-bet incoming, especially if he knows how Solomon plays.
And there's dead money. You've got Paul, 70K, the all-in player as well.
Flat. Oh, he does.
And he ships. He ships, right? Okay, yeah, that's a great bet. And now Solomon's sick. And he calls. Did he call? He did.
I'm uncertain.
I believe he called.
Oh, this is a big one.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he called off with 10, so we got a massive pot here. Mike at risk with 65K, and then Armando and Solomon going to be flipping for an over 2 million chip side pot.
Teddy, set up the main pot, bro. Just grab 75K, give him 10 back. Grab 75. Anyways, we're three-way all in
flop
here.
Wow, clean flopper 10s.
Safe for Solomon.
No back, no diamonds either.
Wow.
6 would be gross. And
the queen on the river for Mike.
So 10s are going to hold for the 10s are going to hold for the big pot, and Mike stays alive, and Armando's
and Solomon
out.
has like 3.5 million in chips,
Unbelievable.
bro.
And I mean,
that was.
I like the reshove from Armando. Solomon now with a commanding chip lead. 45% of the chips in play at this table and over 3.5 million.
Yeah, anything uncapped, Brandon, is probably very juicy.
Yeah.
Solomon, what are you thinking?
He's thinking about playing here. He's thinking about limping.
He's under the gun with 7-6 suited. It's either all in or.
Well, he's thinking about limping.
He's got he's got one.
He's thinking about limping. That's hilarious. But we've seen it plenty of times though, which is wow. Okay.
Here we go.
Ryan's now got. I just realized he got 3.
Ryan gonna open with ace 10 and
Josh is obviously
clear
all
region.
in for sure.
Oh.
Hey,
Brian with ace 10.
Oh, there's one. Oh my
boy.
God. How do
I think this is a reship here, right?
Yeah.
Josh is capable of shoving late. We've already seen it with King 10.
Yeah, Brian.
I don't think Brian's getting away here.
Jamming.
He's rejamming for sure.
Yeah. I just called out an all-in.
And it's only
3 hands.
it's only roughly a third of his stack. So
This is
all
an easy
3 of
jam.
these guys have nice hands. Do they all go all in?
no, Ryan's gonna get away.
Ryan open ace 10.
Brian's gonna
Josh all
Brian
in.
will
Brian
reshove
should
and Ryan
be.
will get
There
away.
should be a reshove from Brian here, just because you don't want to play this one multi-way.
Okay, yeah, Ryan was the original raiser.
Yeah, Ryan's out of there.
Yeah, he just gave away 250,000.
It falls like a lawn chair.
Wait, what just happened?
All in. He said
Oh, he did say all in. Okay.
Look at you. You said I want to see all the buttons. We're just gonna.
I know. I just
There we
said
go.
it.
2 out of 3.
I'm just gonna miss
2 out of,
one.
well, does the ace 10 actually?
No, he's out of
You don't think so?
No shot. No, he's gone.
Come on, say F it. Throw it in there.
Yeah.
Come on, make me look good right now.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, I just said make me look good. He gave me the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's folding.
You don't know what hand it is?
2 out of 3 is not bad.
Drew?
So who's at risk?
What are we betting on?
No, the
Pocket
hand.
jacks.
You don't know what
I'll
hand
take
it
the
is?
jacks. I'll take the jacks.
I'm
again.
taking ace king.
Pocket
Okay,
jacks
done.
is
Snickers
all.
bar?
Pocket
Snickers
jacks.
bar.
No,
At
ace king all
risk.
day.
Snickers
Yeah,
bar.
ace king.
Oh wait, he already knows the inside info.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about,
bet is
bro.
off. Bet is voided. Bet is voided.
There's an ace folded. Uh-oh.
Bet is voided.
Spade for a sweat?
5.
Not it. Oh, no. Do I
Cinco de
lose?
Mayo.
Let's go!
I told you. Yeah, no, that bet is off.
I was calling out Cinco de Mayo.
So it took a long time, but we lost our second player here at this final
He's
table.
king gonna take it down.
Josh, a good run, my friend. For your troubles,
Congratulations.
3,958 doll hairs.
Great run.
You're now
Congratulations.
down
Yeah.
7.
Tough because Josh didn't have a lot of hands to play, and he made the most of whatever situation he had, which was not great.
Hey, how much did they go up, Andrew?
I think considering the ICM implications, the big stack's gonna open up a little bit more often. It's because now these middling
I don't know.
stacks.
The way these guys are playing, they might tighten up.
Yeah, it's gone that way so far.
Doesn't look like it. They just all started talking.
But Tanner under the gun with ace king,
start
buddy.
running
If Tanner limps ace king under the gun here, I will rip his hat off.
No.
Again?
No shot. There's no way he does that again. I think he learned the first time,
You can't.
right?
You just can't.
You can make it 250, 300.
At least 300.
It's a hand that just doesn't. It does not play. There's not. It doesn't play well multi-way. You don't want to price in hands in the big blind that could be live against you.
All right.
And he does
Min
min
raise.
click it, which great bet.
Better than limping.
The right decision.
What does Tanner even look like?
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
And fireworks
Whoa.
incoming.
Damn, 2 premiums.
Did he just say call?
Oh boy. they
Wait a
both
second.
just called?
So wait.
Whoa.
So
They all just limp.
Is Yanni
Ryan
in there?
flat calls the button.
Yanni's
with
in there.
queens.
Come on, let's go, Yanni.
Let's go.
And Brian just calls with 9s in the small blind, and
wanna
now
see
you're
Yanni
giving
win.
Yanni
He's in there.
I want to see Yanni.
a great price to peel flop.
Come on, Yanni. There it is.
And he flops 2 pair. Top set.
Oh, no. Okay, guys, hold on.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Snap check.
No way.
Snap
Yanni's
check.
not getting away.
And the queens? What
He's
about
not
the
getting away.
queens? What about the queens?
Okay, guys, hold on. Yanni bets. All right, Yanni first to bet.
I
He's thinking 2
cannot-
pairs is way good. What an action flop.
Brian,
Of course he go. Of
Yo,
course he
write
thinks
this.
he's good. Nobody
Andrew,
squeezed pre-flop.
Andrew, write this.
I'm ready. I already have it. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
Fold.
Oh
what
my
does queen do?
God.
Ooh, he shoves.
I can't believe this played out like this. There's no way.
Take a moment, Brian. Take a moment. Don't just shove. Take a moment.
And this is what ICM does. You get to these real pay jumps now,
How much you got over there?
and Ryan flatting the button with queens
That's crazy.
is going to create all sorts of chaos. I can't believe this happened.
Hey, thanks again, Teddy.
Yeah, it's of course. Yeah, they bring in the ringer to
Teddy.
just cooler
Dealing the
everybody.
monsters.
Teddy dealing out them fire, boy.
And the ace king, ace
Do you
king
want
loses.
exact, Brian
the
said?
Yeah,
ab-
he said no. He snapped no.
So
What did he
he's-
ask him if
this-
you want to what?
Do you want an exact count?
Oh.
He said nope.
He said nope, and then he went all in.
It doesn't matter, really. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
And
So
now
what does Yanni
he
do?
just flats, and
What?
Yanni's not getting
Oh.
away. All in
I
a
thought
call.
maybe he
He's
could
not
get
getting away. I
from
knew it.
I thought maybe he was gonna get away from it. 6-7, set of 9, set of. Ooh, wow.
I can't believe this happened.
2 double knockout.
I knew he wasn't going to be able to fold. I mean, I don't blame him either.
Hold on a second. Queen on the turn. Let's go.
No way.
Nobody's squeezing pre-flop. He's not worried about 9s here. So
Running 5-5.
Wow.
This is nuts. 3-way all in here.
Yanni's
The final
like-
table.
he-
Oh my God! Don't do it.
6.
Chopportunities.
top set.
Wow,
is
Brian
going
is
to
now
hold.
a massive
Massive
chip
lead.
leader. Okay,
Yeah,
we need to do. Wait, we need to do
11.7
chip
million.
counts. We need to do chip counts.
I think he has.
Brian has 2 mil. We need
I
to figure
can't.
out who has more chips. That's what I'm saying.
I
No,
cannot
Brian has
believe
more chips.
Queens flatted the
No,
button.
no, Brian definitely scoops, but we need to know who gets 7th and who gets 6th. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We need
exactly.
to count
That's
chip
the-
counts for,
yeah,
for
that's the
payouts.
Right.
So either Yanni or Brian is getting 7th place for
Nice
4,971.
hand, Brian. Wow.
I think Yanni has
Or
less.
sixth
I
place.
think Yanni has less. It
We're
looks
gonna find out here in a
Yanni-
second.
It looks like unless Yanni has pinks.
What's that?
He does
he
does have
does.
pinks. 2 mil.
We're writing it down, Steph. Andrew's on it.
I'm already on it.
He-
Steph. What?
He's on it.
I literally already have it.
Because
It was
you
written
would
out.
have to write
Three-way
this
out.
stuff.
Three-way
I
all
mean,
in.
people wouldn't
Top
believe
set,
it if
2
you
pair,
wrote
over
it
pair,
down.
7 players left. I
It
got
was,
the whole
all,
thing.
it was written down before it even played out.
I just need to know what hand number
We
we're
already
at.
knew it was coming.
Sick.
This was going to be a big one.
And Jack just casually laddering
Especially
up.
after that flop.
That down. We
Who picked
them.
Didn't somebody pick Yanni?
He was
Everybody
mine.
in the
He
chat,
was my
and that
wild
was his
card.
his wild
He
card.
definitely had some.
was yours, right?
Oh, yeah,
Everybody
he
had-
definitely
yeah.
had a bandwagon in the chat for sure. Understandably so. Yeah, he was my wild card.
Jack jams button.
Just a huge cooler.
Oh, this is it right here.
This could be it.
Ace 8.
Jack shoving on the button with a
It's
suited
only
queen.
10% of my stack. You guys want a pay jump? Let's go. Let me give it to you.
And Brian,
He re-raced the 3
he's going
mil.
to 3-bet to try to isolate him.
Interesting.
And put some pressure on Tanner in the big.
This is the correct.
He's going to just let it go, yeah.
Should have just went all in because it's the same difference.
It is the same. Good read of the scenario, Brian. Like, all right, I got an ace, and Jack has been moving short, so. Oh, yeah, last time he did with King 8, so yeah, of course.
Tanner and Paul sweating.
Ace 8 is an easy 3-bet isolate.
Ace
against a short
ace
stack
high
we know
holds
is.
up. So far,
Clubs.
Never easy.
Sweat
Never
it.
easy.
Sweat it.
Gotta sweat it now.
Bricks
Ooh,
the six on the turn.
8 on the river.
And the ace fit it
on
mid.
the river.
Pure run good for Brian.
Wow. Oh, I didn't even realize a 6 was a reverse. It was a suck out, resuck out. Okay. Suck out 6,
Brian
suck out ace.
running pure.
And we are 3-handed just like that. Good job, Jack, bro. I mean, the kid was solid all day, and he's making moves towards the end. I respect it. It just didn't work out. He's going to take home $9,779. Hold on. Paulie is saying, if you guys want to run numbers, we can do it. If not, I don't care.
He's like, I just don't want to discuss it too much.
Right.
It's either we're going to do it or we're not.
Paulie has said, if you guys don't mind, let's check the numbers. If you don't like the numbers.
The short stack's never going to say no.
we're back. Right to the action. You guys haven't missed a thing. It's like we never left.
I'm telling you, and once again, happy Mom's Day. It's ladies' night. We have 3 amazing ladies here in the booth with our amazing last flight of the Moneymaker main event. Once again, just to keep you guys updated, there were exactly 116 entrants into this last flight. 15 will bag, and just for everybody's information, the prize pool, yeah, that guarantee of 250,000 was definitely crushed.
Double.
In the prize pool right now, that's right, Steph, is $411,280 with a total of 424 entrants, and 55 players will bag and go to day 2 restart tomorrow at noon. That's unreal.
It's pretty amazing. Almost double.
Almost. I mean, we're looking at 250,000.
Yeah. A little round up never hurt.
Well, I said it was going to be over 400,000 for
You did.
sure,
You
and
sure did.
it was, without a doubt. So Robert is bet with the pocket 7s. Kevin's got the pocket 5s. No one has a spade here, so 7s are looking really good.
Did you hear Donnie in the background letting people
Absolutely,
know what Nancy
absolutely.
just said?
Donnie is just reiterating what we all filled you guys in with. We're very, very, it's just a very great event. Very impressed.
Yeah, a total of 55 players are returning tomorrow for day 2.
Correct. So here, Dana and Steph on the turn. Kevin had actually let out making 18. And so Robert now is going to shove. That's a great move.
He didn't have spade, but he had heart.
He had heart. That's correct, Dana. Absolutely. So that is, again, a great move by Robert. Again, he had seen the weakness when the check came on turn, allowing.
Alfredo back with a savagery. Said, please, let's have 5 knockouts within the next hour.
Whoa.
Let's make it fun.
Alfredo's going for the juggler.
All right.
Let's go. So right now, Robert H. has got 36% of the chips on this feature table at 301,000. Israel 189. Dennis with 104. Adele 199. Kevin has got 59. Rich has joined our table with 40K. And Liking is rounding out the field here on the feature table.
Do we have full names of the players? I think Adele smashes tournaments.
You know, their full names will appear at day 2 restart.
Okay, because I saw the whites of his eyes, and I think that he is who I'm thinking.
I love you, girl. Oh,
And,
shoot, they see the whites of their eyes.
Yeah, he owns a few trophies for these types of events. Yeah,
You are spot on because we know we've seen
Try to
him.
get that.
I outed him.
The information.
He's
I
all
got
hooded
you.
up, and I outed him.
So here you have this hand, of course. Rich had made the original raise to 5K. Israel 3 bets, making it 10K. Heads up to the flop. Israel has my hand.
Well, we know what the chip leader has.
6 in the window. 10s are still good.
Rich is going to be another one of these players that you just never know what they have. You see he's calling the 3-bet with king 6 of diamonds. He's kind of in that same league as somebody like Zen would be, where you're just constantly having to guess and change what you think throughout the hand, I would say.
You're absolutely right. Rich is very difficult to read. He changes up his style of play, and he does it very well.
This kind of tournament, usually it's
So
Adela
Israel,
is a very good player. He crushes Dania. I can't remember his name. Yeah, it's who I think it is then. And Spencer wants to know our payouts.
give us a little bit, Spencer. We'll get that information in just a little bit.
Spencer, just ask what it is for number 1. Why worry about anything else, you
No.
know?
We're
you
looking
bagged a good stack.
We're looking probably somewhere between 18 and 21,000.
Look at Rich, the hometown hero. Turns,
Smack
turn
dab.
the trips. And this is a really good board for Israel's tens. I mean, he has the 1 over. You're not really going to put somebody on a 6 when they call your 3-bet pre-flop.
That's correct.
And, I mean, this is why somebody like Rich is going to play hands like this. Always keep you guessing, always put the pressure on, and when he has it, he's probably going to get paid here, I would say.
This is a great move, like we said.
8,500.
And he will get.
Yep. He bet about half of his remaining stack.
Correct.
And he does get the call here.
That bet is kind of just inviting the call, and he gets it.
Israel said, I don't think you have top pair. And Rich said, nope.
I don't, but I ended up getting 3 of a kind on the turn.
That is correct.
Those little 6s showed up, but they weren't pocket 6s.
No.
There lies the difference.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, girl.
Sunglasses back on.
Smacking and dabbing.
Next hand, here we come, Richie.
Alfredo, absolutely. Rich gets that 6 on the turn. Hand 57, everybody. Blinds are at 1,000. 2,000 with a 2,000 big blind ante. That's 5,000 in blinds.
You know what the good thing about this is? If you get your cards and they'll blow up the table, they know what your cards are.
Dennis is
said
cute.
the good thing about putting them in the box is they don't go off the table.
I love him. He was great.
He did. Yeah, he did say that.
If it wasn't for the box, they'd be off the table. Or maybe he's talking about the rail being
I
thick.
think the rail.
Okay.
Yes. It blocks it from
Okay.
like being banked off.
Yeah.
Yes. I love Dennis. He's great. So
Dennis powered up on the dinner break.
I like it. Once again, our chip count.
What a huge stack at this point. To have 300,000, you see that the next biggest stack is just over half that amount.
Correct. And again, this is our feature table, so we still have 39 players left. And we will be bagging at 15.
Rich has got the dirty diaper.
There's the dirty diaper.
The dirty diaper under the gun has to be the worst.
That's a terrible place to get that.
Yeah.
Dirty diaper, you know.
Here's our chip leader with pocket aces. Again.
American Airlines, baby.
It's good to be Robert.
Well, Robert is an exceptional player as well. It's great when you run well, but it's
for sure.
best when you are such
No
a great player.
Action.
That's all right. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you're just happy to take the pot down and move on.
Bit time to get those. I like taking it down, not losing it. Put a little side too. It wasn't even a big size stack with that. You want to call? I like the other hand you bluffing in. What? Hand you bluffing in. Spade you fucking hit on the wall. It's not gonna look pretty on
4,000.
Raised to 4,000. Do we know how to say this gentleman's name? Because I am liking it.
I love the way you just said that. I don't believe you just said
Very
that. Took
good.
the words out of
I
my
went
mouth.
there, yeah. I want him to
So,
get pocket kings every hand too.
liking.
He's got the liking of spades right here.
You're too awesome. But I was going to say we're liking his name. Yeah, he does a min
Dennis.
click, and Dennis is in with the ace queen on the button. Will be heads up here, my girls. Girl in the window. Only one spade on the flop.
And Lyking came to the table not long before dinner break, so he doesn't know how cool Dennis is. He doesn't know Dennis just has it. Oh, all
Devin
in.
shoves, yeah. And he
And he
says,
shows.
What a guy.
I have my girl. Or as Steph always calls it, girl with a big A.
flash dance ass pants.
Smack dab. Well, there
Take
you
a
go.
drink. You haven't been smack dabbing much tonight. Ever since I made the drinking game, you've definitely limited. There are sober people out there that were depending on you.
You know what? Let's light them up.
Let's smack dab it up.
Let's do it, girl. Light it up, girl. I'm all for it.
Every time someone else says smack dab, you have to drink your chaser.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Like you got to drink the soda instead of the whiskey.
I like it. I like that. That sounds like a great idea. I figured, I would keep it calm because it's Mom's Day. We didn't want to get to. I think the moms already had all their mimosas and their,
That's how they became
Bellinis and Bellinis in the early morning.
They
so I,
smacked.
little smack dabbing going
they
on.
smack dabbed it.
So I was like keeping it tame for the ladies to get a little breather there.
Rich is so cool.
Always, what a great guy. Another person I know for over 20 years and to whom I've dealt. All in by Lai King. Adele and Rich both sharing the same hand. Kojak.
He's going to raise to isolate here, and that's going to get rid of Rich.
Absolutely.
Is Rich going to tell him we have the same hand once these get exposed? No. Rich is too cool for that.
Too cool for school or too school for cool?
Yeah, too cool for the obligatory. Oh, that's what I folded. You have less outs. Clean run out so far.
So far.
Oop.
King right there on the turn, though.
Only the ace would have done it on the river, and we're going to lose like Kang. It was the Kang that did it to him.
It was. Thank you for sharing that, Josh. He's literally that tall. You can't miss him.
No, sorry. We're going to have to up the smack dab. I created a drinking game, and I'm dedicated to the cause.
I was just doing what Dana asked.
I appreciate that. I really.
I love you, girlfriend.
Yeah.
She was telling me I wasn't saying it enough.
No, I got to pump you up.
Sometimes you just got to give the people what they want. Everybody likes a little cocktail. A little cocktail.
Seat open on the feature table.
Hey, Riley.
There we go.
Hello, Riley. How are you, my love?
I mean,
Thank
we
you.
at least have to hit the quota of smack dab, It doesn't have to be every other.
I have to tell you a story. I think I mentioned it before. A person came on and said that too. Could we just one smack dab? We said absolutely, and then the chat lit up with everybody going smack.
Yeah.
Off the charts. And I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Riley, love you, dear. Thank you so much for joining. All my love to, the girls, to Jess and to Darcy.
I think it's already over 5.
For this stream, I don't know.
Yeah, it has. It's not far over 5. If you include mine, then yes. But Nancy's been very quiet on the dabs.
I've been leaving it, up to everybody else.
All right, both players have hit this ace.
Absolutely.
So we're going to have a little action.
Action.
And Kevin has become our short stack here. I think just kind of really not getting much. He does have the best of it right now.
He does, Data, and he makes that pre-flop raise, and he c-bets on the flop. C-bets on the turn, up in the bet a bit. Robert's not going anywhere.
And the ace-10 is going to hold as the best hand here.
Some spicy action up there.
We got some spicy dicey. So Kevin's 10 does play.
Someone
Kevin-
said chop.
That was
Chop?
funny. Chop?
You have to put in that last bet where it's like chop.
Hello.
See if you can bluff the dealer.
This guy definitely needs to lighten up.
Oh, look at Sam in C3. He actually just crushed the Daytona main
He
event
did back
for
then.
the Moneymaker, yeah.
That's right. He took over 80,000 when Moneymaker was back in
Right
Daytona.
before this one,
Right
yeah.
before, and then Craig, our regular Craig here came in sixth in that.
Yeah,
taking-
he did. That was
taking
pretty
over
awesome.
14,000 in that one. So
No wonder he's all smiles. He's going to try to go back to back here.
absolutely representing South Florida and representing it well.
He wasn't punting. It was a gift.
Oh, it was a gift to the
I am going to say my friend Hindi was at that final table. We've
Yes.
seen Hindi here before.
Yes.
She was here
and-
last night.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
I've played a lot of poker with Hindi throughout the years, and she's crushing some tournaments now, and she went into that final table chip leader. I wasn't able to watch the stream, but yeah, I was all in for Hindi, so she came in third.
Yes.
And we will see her again, I'm sure.
Without a doubt, Dana.
Always good to see. I call her Hindi Whale.
I
As
like
a term
it.
of endearment.
I like it.
And to celebrate Mother's Day further, I sent her a Mother's Day text message last night because she calls me Mama Whale. So I said, you were the first one to make me a mom.
I love that. That's awesome.
Family is who you choose also, you know?
That's what we're all about here too. All about the family.
Yeah, so we're upset we didn't see Hindi bag this one, but we will see her again.
Without a doubt.
It was still nice seeing her on the stream, though.
Always good, yes.
He's like Wolverine. No, I think he's better looking than you, Jack.
Well, to be fair, Hugh Jackson's 100.
They're talking about how Robert looks like Hugh
Like,
Jackman.
oh, that's too funny.
He could be huge stack man.
Ooh, I like it.
Very good.
I like it.
As our table chip leader, he is huge stack man.
I like it.
Very quick with it.
Yeah,
I
can
like
we have to change his name on here, yeah. We will not ask permission, just do it.
Just do it.
He's like, who's this stack man?
We make a great trio, the three of us.
Yes,
We've
this
got
is fun.
all of the great quips, the great alliteratives. We've got this. So Sam has just come to our table, as we said. Makes the raise to 4,500 with his ace tray of spades. Israel holding the king jack of spades, defending the big blind, and Dennis is in this too, girls. Two pair right in the window for Sam.
What, you laughing at what he said?
I heard I was trying to speed the game up. I don't even know what it was in reference to, but.
Look
Yeah,
at
this
Matt
is-
in the box.
Smack that.
He does it all, man.
There it is.
Sam takes down that pot.
And we have a new player. The 2-seat coming in on the big blind has just joined us.
I love those red noodles.
And that was Sam's first hand too. He just joined us.
Did Zen rebuy? Did you notice? Re-enter?
I think I did see him up there, yeah.
up there? Okay,
Yeah.
Look, Sam got his point across to Adele. We can see a little bit more of his nose now. He's really coming out of his shell. That's what originated that conversation. He was telling Adele that he was being too serious. So I think he pulled the hat up.
The hat got nudged up a little.
Yeah.
Just so you can see.
4-4-6.
Dennis
is in there. I like it. 10-8 of diamonds.
Dennis the Menace.
Dennis does have he has kind of this old school style of play where he wants to see flops more than anything.
Correct.
And I don't mind it, like a hand like 10-8 of diamonds here, 10-8 suited. I mean, if you come in for the raise, it's also kind of one of those fun hands to just see if people fold around and keep people guessing on what you have. But he's liking to see flops, and he has enough chips to do it.
Yes, he does, and he spikes a 10 right in the window.
Rich is going to take a little stabski.
Without a doubt. We're just going to see, but he's the original raiser.
And
So
here comes Dennis.
4K seems like it'd be a little fast.
What's the lowest level it ended already?
I have no idea.
No?
I've only played
I know, Rich holds 3 outs to this.
I think Kevin was asking what the players will come back to on blinds. So we can find that out.
Absolutely.
We always are going to come back to the lowest time
Right.
that has passed. Yeah.
That is correct, Dana.
So we go to a certain number of percentage for the players to bag. That's how we decide when we're going to bag for the night. So of course that's not going to finish at the same exact time every night. So we can find out what blind level these players will come back to for day 2.
That is correct, and it's like you said, it's a different time every night when this, when these original flights, you know, again when these people bag in these original flights. So Dennis.
I think Rich triple barreled that too.
Yes,
I think
he
just
did.
continued with his bluffing ways, and Dennis called with second pair there. And I believe it was out of frame, but I do believe that Rich showed the 9 high, and Dennis kind of gave it a look like like he was then surprised that his calling was correct.
That's it.
Okay. See, now we're having a more.
Was not believing any of that tail.
All right. So the difference between a punt and a gift is like when the guy at the football line goes to kick the ball. That's a punt. But when someone gives you something out of the generosity of their heart, that's a gift.
So he just what? He called you and he just threw it in?
No.
So what was the hand?
No, he just put it in. And
what did he have?
It wasn't a punt. It was a gift.
What did he have?
I'm still not getting it. Grab. Oh my God. Yeah, Chuck. Me? Yes.
Alfredo.
Hey, Airborne.
7,000.
Thank you for correcting me, Alfredo. A double barrel bluff.
1995?
And hi, Airborne, miss you. How are you? So Kevin takes that down with his pocket pair of 8s. I know sometimes we love to just listen to what these guys are saying. So much info.
Probably one of the best ones.
What like specialities?
Huh? Badoogie. He likes Badoogie.
What specialities? As long as there's a dealer in the box, I will play.
Mixed game players love talking about mixed games.
Yeah,
like they are not content if they're playing anything other than some low ball games.
That's it.
It's a very rough mission.
Dennis, come back to us. You have kings.
Tennis, under the gun.
Hello.
Little Cowboys.
And people are like, what the hell? This guy's a moron. And then I win the tournament.
Raise 6,000.
Yeah, when Sam held that trophy in Daytona, he probably mixed game, anyone?
He knows. He knows. He's got the sauce. Rich was my first ever coach.
6,000.
Anyone can play a game where you're trying to make the best hand. I want to play a game where you're trying to make the worst.
The worst hand. I like that.
Because